I'd like to say good day, good night, wherever you are from in this world. Hello to all the girls and boys out there in YouTube land watching. Welcome to another episode of New Brew. This is episode number 5.
Uh-oh, that's not me.
I want to go ahead and welcome to my panel tonight. We have John and Nelly from Georgia Beer Reviews.
Uh-oh, that's not me.
It is you. Yeah. We got Tanner from ECLQR, East Coast.
Who's got the reefer?
Reviews.
Tanner
from ECLQR. Somebody's saying it's not me a lot.
It's not me.
We got Alex the Beer Ass.
What's up, everybody?
Miscellaneous Brew Reviews. Drunken one. It's not me.
Cheers, gang.
Thomas Metal
It's not me.
75.
Hello. I'm going to mute myself again. Good day, everybody. Evening.
Good day. And Beer Man.
Hey, it was found. Cheers, man. Right on.
Whoa.
It was Drunken One.
It was him. Drunken one. And myself, Bumpy Road.
It wasn't? Oh, okay.
My mic was muted right then.
To any of my panel members that may be watching the show, if you can please pause the episode. Welcome into the chat we have right now. Jammer Fan returns. Do the bump, everybody. Do the bump, legendary bump. Okay. I got new beer. I'll join in a bit. Rebooting system. Okay, let me know when you're ready. I can drop the link for you. We also have last beer. Josh A.
When Jammer gets here, we're gonna have a full panel.
Mary and the Butch. Hello, welcome. Thank you for joining up in the chat and watching the show. And to anybody that also may be out there watching the show and not commenting yet, cheers and welcome. This is New Brew. And what we're going to do right now is allow all of our panel members that are here to go ahead and show off what beer they're bringing that they've never had before. Something's messed up. There we go.
It was coming from Alex.
Oh, well.
All right.
Good.
Yes, my hopefully my internet will hold up. I'm having issues too. I don't know what it is. I logged out, so I don't even know what the hell's going on. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll get better internet.
Alex, it's you, buddy. You got it open.
I've got a beer from.
I don't have
I've
anything
got a
open.
Here. Should I just wait until you guys finish your side combo, or should I just keep going? All right. So I've got a beer from Creature Comforts. This is the Imperial Trop Haze. It's a hazy double IPA. Creature Comforts is out of Athens, Georgia. And I have never had this beer before. I've had their Tropicalia, which is their namesake. It's one of it's a very popular beer. I don't think it's nationwide, but Tropicalia is really it's their number one selling beer. So Creature Comforts Imperial Trop Haze. Looking forward to trying it. It is 8% alcohol by volume. This is a 16-ounce can. It's hopped with Citra, Centennial, and Galaxy hops. And yeah, thanks for having me, Bumpy. I'll come back around, I guess, here in a little bit with the full rundown of it. Cheers, everybody. Cheers.
What's up, guys? Today I got another 8% beer. This is Nectar of the Hop Gods, Pulp Daddy.
Hell yeah.
Juicy Hazy New England IPA by Greater Good, Massachusetts. Not Massachusetts, Massachusetts. It's an 8% IPA. It says citrus forward with a smooth mouthfeel. This pulp variation cranks up the haze. Pulp Daddy. So it says America's first all Imperial brewing company. If you guys watched my Gingerbread Ale beer, that was the only other beer that I've had by Greater Good. So I'm actually pretty excited to try this. First time having an Imperial New England IPA. I cracked this open. I got my IPA glass here. I'll pour it really quick.
I think Drunken One got that in a beer mail from CBP.
Whoa, which one is it again? I'm sorry.
That's the Pulp
Oh,
Daddy.
Daddy.
Oh, the Pulp Daddy? Yeah.
Greater Good. I've actually been.
Yes, I have.
I
Matter
have
of fact,
been
I have.
to the brewery. I have been to their brewery.
Brewery is pretty good.
Good. Easy golden orange color.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
Pretty excited to try this, guys.
Awesome.
Nice. Thanks, Tanner.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Alex.
Well, I've never had this before. The legendary drunk one
Oh, yeah.
kept recommending to me, which is awesome, to try this. And obviously, I passed it up a couple of times, in other stores, but I always like to go to Canals, so I had to wait until it came in. So I'm going to open this up, see what it looks like.
There you go, man.
I don't think you're gonna like it, Alex.
Oh, don't say that.
Drain pour.
I'm just
It's right
kidding.
for-
It's literally like Alex's favorite kind of beer ever.
Uh-huh. 11% too, isn't it? And then 11%?
Yes,
It
correct.
is.
Correct.
It's a big
correct.
boy beer.
Just to let you know, John, you're the same way. You're not innocent either. You love your stouts like me. All right.
I do.
Yes.
I do. Yeah.
Dude, you're
That's
going
why
to dig
me
it,
and you
Alex. I'm telling you. You're going to dig it.
That's why me and you get along just fine.
You might have to get a spoon to get it out of there. It's kind of thick.
Well, actually, I heard it's supposed to be a little thin, but who cares? It's still
3
delicious.
days later.
Right?
No, we're good.
I always hear about that when I watch BJ's channel as well.
That.
That
Yeah.
looks delicious. I'm gonna give you the smell, taste next time around. Or whatever.
All right. Well, if you
I
get a
haven't
chance,
had that one before.
If there's any left, hopefully you won't drink it all before you.
I won't be drinking any.
Cheers, everybody. Yeah. I got something from Parish Brewing Company. They're out of Broussard, Louisiana. Broussard. Yeah, probably butchering it. It's 8%. This is something new that I just saw today. Picked up a drive-through. I guess it might be a series they're doing, but this is called Tiger Blood. This is a watermelon, strawberry, coconut, Berliner Weiss style ale, canned on 11/16/21. I haven't had it. Usually when I get a sours from Paris, they're pretty good.
Cool glass. Look at that. Like a professional. Ooh, it looks
Yeah.
lively. Oh, chunky.
It's like
Like-
pink magenta colored. I don't know.
Nice.
Looks pretty good. Last time I had a collab from them, Parrish and Jay Wakefield, it was fantastic. They're Berliner Weiss styles. I don't see them too often, but they're pretty good. If you run across Parrish, don't sleep on them.
all right. Christmas land. Gio.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. All right. This one I've never tried. I mean, happy holidays, and I see y'all. This is from Kona Brewing. I guess they're from Hawaii. It's called Big Wave. It's a golden ale, 4.4%. Big tall can. It's a oddball can, 19.2 ounces. I don't know how that relates to. Yeah, it's probably 500 mils or something. I'm not sure what it is. Anyway, and I got probably the wrong glassware, but I got this one. Here we go. So I poured it in there.
Is it a vanilla one, drunk one? Because I had one of those beers.
Oh, no, this is probably just more like a lager, I think. You know, like
Golden ale, I believe. Golden ale.
Ale on the
Yes, golden ale.
oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Don't get over the keyword, right? Ooh,
There's
look
your
at that. Nice
head.
little
Something. There's your head.
3-finger head. Nice
Sure.
and clear.
I think you're gonna like that.
All right. Cheers.
It's a nice fancy glass you got there,
Cheers.
drunken
Cheers.
one.
Thank you.
Pretty
Thank you
good,
very
man.
much. Merry Christmas to y'all.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
All right. Cheers, Dio.
Cheers. Thank you.
Hey, all right, man. Cheers, guys. Cheers, chat. All right, so I got one from Highland Park Brewery out of Los Angeles, California. Actually, Highland Park. It's Los Angeles City, actually. Yeah, so 8% ABV, double IPA. Yeah. That's what it's called. And it was in
Yeah. All right. It's the name of it even. How about that? Yeah.
11/9, so about a month, about 38 days, 40 days or so old. Yeah, let's pour it.
Yeah, man. Santa man.
Yeah, it looks nice to me. It's nice and hazy or nippy-ish.
cat urine.
Whoa, sorry. Yeah, that looks good. Nice hazy beer. 2-finger head. Yeah, dang, that smells different. No, that smells minty. Oh, weird.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's interesting. Nah, I'm looking forward to this. Cheers,
All
guys.
right. Happy holidays from Josh. Hey.
Ho, ho, ho.
Yeah. Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, 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 humbug.
Green Giant.
Green Giant.
Wait a minute. No. Cheers. And thank you for stopping by the Bumpy Road channel of YouTube. This is a lager beer, 5.5%. It's from Four Phantoms Brewing Company in the Greenfield, Massachusetts, out in western part of the state. It's called a Battle Standard. Wow, look at that.
Oh, that's a pretty cool label.
Oh, I like that. That's
Yeah,
cool.
that's cool.
What does it say
That
on the
reminds
back
me
of
of a
the
video
can?
game I used to play at the arcade.
Crush like skulls. Bam. Had to buy that. Why not? This is a crisp and balanced lager brewed with German malt and American Yukonot and Amarillo hops. Death to false craft. All right. Death to false craft.
Oh,
There's what we got going down in the glass. Kind of a hazier looking one. Nice 2.5, just about 3 fingers of head, maybe 2.5 there. Looking good. Looking nice. Lager.
If you had
craft-
skinny fingers, you get a larger head.
Oh. Oh. Cheers, everybody. Ooh,
Cheers,
nice. Good looking beer.
good.
Oh, Josh,
You're
we
muted,
can't
I
hear
think,
you.
or something. What's up with you? Are you talking?
He's talking without a voice.
You're moving your lips, but we don't hear nothing coming out your mouth, boy.
His laryngitis.
Josh, we can't hear you, bud.
I think he knows that.
I-
Camera mic settings.
Josh,
Damn.
do you want to drop and come back in? Okay.
I think
we do.
that is the idea.
All right. Well, Josh is making his way back in. I'll just show what I'm bringing. This is from Oddball Brewing Company. They're out of Pembroke. They are actually within walking distance from my house. It's a
Wow.
brewery right here in my hometown. This one's called Odd Ale, and it is a what the hell is it? It's a
Odd Ale.
beer. What it is I'm just going to read the back. In true Oddball Brewing fashion, we make a unique beer for our anniversary every November. We skipped year 5 because of the crazy times in 2020. For year number 6, we give you Odd Ale. This is our riff on an English Old Ale. To accentuate the malt, raisin, and toffee notes, we aged this brew in 4 rum barrels. This ancient style redone the oddball way, redone the oddball way, will be a great way to celebrate 6 years of making beer. 10.1% ABV.
Whoa.
The hell he
Nice.
did.
I'll give it a little pour just to see what it looks like in my glass I chose tonight. My cork donk.
Beer reviewers don't get drunk.
Oh,
Theo.
this is
course
a
they
pretty
don't.
dark colored old English ale. And Jammer, you're in now, right?
Yeah, I get it, man.
Whew. Oh boy, lots of aromas already, but yeah, this would be an interesting one for sure. All right, let's bring Jammer Fan over so he can show a new brew that he's bringing.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Please tell me you have audio.
Sorry, I'm literally drying it off. I purchased it as a single at the store, and it was a little sticky, so I had to give it a little polish. I am bringing on. Here we go. Abominable Winter Winter Ale from
Cool.
Hopworks Urban Brewery. This is out by by Beer Man's neck of the
They
woods
rock,
in
dude.
Portland, Oregon, and this is just their winter ale.
Nice. Been to their brew pub. It's pretty nice. They got good food.
Have you tried this one, Beer Man? Have you had this beer?
Yeah. It's not bad.
I
at all.
haven't, so I'm curious to. This is a pretty freshie. It's 9/28/21 canned on date. 7.3% ABV. people want a nice pour, so I got it all in the glass. One shop wasn't, afraid to give her a nice head in this little, jar glass, and yeah, it looks good. It's like a hazy, kind of goldeny red color with kind of like a light khaki kind of manila head. Probably like 2 fingers, but it's kind of accentuated by the glass. So kind of Alexy, an Alex pour. I like it.
Yeah, really. Exactly.
Alex pour.
Well put.
Free for all. Okay, we're going to do the free for all, but Josh is back, so let's go ahead and add him back in the stream, and I'll just blow him up.
Oh,
Like
I
so.
hear you.
Boom.
You're loud and clear
Can you
now.
hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I guess when I was listening to music, I hit there's a little microphone button on my little top part of the keyboard, and I kept going back into StreamYard, and then I was like, it's not working. I was like, let me hit this button, and then it started working. So,
There you go.
from Southern Tier Brewing, I have the. Is that what BuMpY?
You did this to fuck with me, huh, Josh?
No.
Chime
I
in.
saw it. I was like, let me buy this 4-pack because it's sitting on the shelf. 8.6% ABV, 10 IBUs, I think, on this one. They use lactose and vanilla flavoring, so no Madagascar vanilla beans or anything like that. So, yeah. Heard it's pretty sweet, so proper glass.
Oh, shit. Proper glass.
In the bowl.
He's fishbowl and
Now you're just playing.
Nah. Look at a giant. It's like a giant sugar cookie. Look at that. See?
That's
Yeah.
cool.
There's a lot of
wow.
going on in there, but
Even the cat can drink from that.
yeah, I don't really get too much out of it. But yeah, we'll see. Cheers. Sorry for the.
Nice.
Is that an actual beer glass? Does it say brewery on the side of it?
Yeah, it's Back Channel Brewing.
Oh, that's
Legendary Josh drinks those kind of glasses. When I first met him, and I saw
And
that,
we are in a free for all now, so
yeah, we are.
free.
Free as the wind blows. Oh, wait.
Oh yeah.
Anybody
when
want
I
to talk about the aromas that are there?
when I shook this
The
up,
beer,
what the rest of it.
the beer that Tanner's got. I've been to the brewery, and Kate, my girlfriend Kate, that's her favorite beer, the Pulp Daddy.
Oh,
It's
hell,
good.
wow. Okay.
It's very juicy and tropical.
The Greater Good's good.
So so if you don't like it, we can't be friends.
Oh shit!
What did you do?
Um,
Snort the beer?
I shook the bottom of it. I dumped the rest of it in. It was a lot of chunks.
Oh, now I can smell it.
It's a very pulpy daddy.
A lot of stuff in there. Huh?
That beer's good, though.
It's not minty. I thought it was.
All I can say about this one from Oddball is that I definitely get a barrel presence. Does not smell like rum, but it does smell similar to some old ales that I've had. So
Is there any
aromas
kind of charring?
are not
Wood char
not
to
bad.
it? Is there a wood char to it? Any like smokiness to it?
Jim, are you around still?
He's moving.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
I had a little bit of lag, so I was trying not to move for a second.
Had a
But I
slight
think I went too
stroke.
long.
Oh yeah, we saw that. Yeah, we got you loud and clear, though.
You were playing the chameleon, huh?
Well, I'll at least tell you with this, it's very coconut forward. Definitely big strawberry on the nose. Don't get too much watermelon. Comes through on the taste. It's like coconut and then like strawberry, watermelon, Jolly Rancher.
Wow, that sounds good.
It's not bad. I mean, 8%. It's pushing it. It's getting up there for sour beers. A Berliner Weiss, at least, for sure. It's pretty good. You can see like the strawberry seeds and shit floating around. It's not too thick or one of those big puree fucking beers, but it's tasty.
Miscellaneous. Have you heard of the what is it? Rainbow Schmiggles? I think that's a
voice.
That's from Conway Brewing Company. Yeah, I did a review on that when I was down south.
That's good. It's got like
It was like one of the best thumbnails I've ever done for
some
that.
other weird shit in it. Yeah, pretty good.
Pear and kumquats, man. That's what I get out of this.
So extreme bitterness.
That
Huh?
doesn't sound bad.
Oh, yeah.
Not really. It's more of a New England kind of. It's more aromatic, flavorful. It's not super bitter. It's soft.
Well, kumquats are extremely bitter, though.
Yeah, they're very bitter. Maybe the skin, not the actual fruit inside.
Not the fruit.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you're supposed
just
to eat
that
the thing.
orange.
You're supposed to eat them whole.
Wait,
Skin
what
whole.
is that? The one with the orange?
Those are the
peel?
little tiny ones.
Yeah, a little small.
Yeah, not that. What's the other ones with like a brown big seed inside of them? They're like orange. They look kind of like a.
Not kiwi.
I don't know. It's Melanie and pear-like. It's very nice though. So
Maybe it is a kiwi.
good. I like it. I'll get my fruits right. I promise.
Well, beer man, you just made me think of the Pacific Northwest, and I looked up a little bit about this beer. It's got Simcoe, Azacca, Centennial hops, a mix of caramel malts. Haven't tried the flavor yet, but the nose, it definitely smells kind of like a pale ale or something. Wasn't what I was expecting out of like a winter warmer. But it's 7.3%. Does it? It almost has. It kind of smells like a caramel apple IPA or something. There's like an appley kind of smell to it.
Nice.
Thanks, Jeremy.
Appley. How old is it?
9/28/21.
It's a little older.
Yeah, I mean under 90 days, and it's a winter warmer, so I figured that'd be fine. But
That
Yeah.
should hold it.
Should have
7.3. I mean, it ain't gonna hurt it.
Right.
We got the craft lager over here. We got the Battle Standard from Four Phantoms Brewing in the western part of Massachusetts, Greenfield. So far, it's got your typical maltiness of a German Pilsner. It's got that crackery Pilsner maltiness to it. It's got the white bread. It's got the little bit of like lemoniness to it. I am getting a citrusy kick from, from the Yucca and the Amarillo hops, definitely. And I'm getting something that's almost herbally or I don't know if the word is herbally or it's sort of remind me of like a black tea kind of a flavor as well. Something along those lines.
Nice.
Yeah, definitely.
Look what.
They're kicking back. There's a little bit of like a chalky or like an acrid kind of a finish, some kind of a little like coating that's left inside of the mouth. It's definitely not your standard average run-of-the-mill beer. I'm not particularly sure where I'm at in feelings towards it quite yet, but so far I guess so good. Yeah,
good.
At least middle of the road or a little bit better than that so far. But we'll see where we go. Nice.
Oh yeah.
I did know a girl named Star. How'd you know that, Tommy?
How about that?
And Nelly, how's your beer? How's it?
It's really good. So yeah, their most popular beer is Tropicalia, which is a straight IPA. The label is almost identical to that. So I think that this is basically just an Imperial, a double IPA version of their most popular beer, which is Tropicalia. This is the best attempt that we can do down here in the South of a New England IPA. It's very juicy, nice head retention, nice lacing. Got a nice, thick, almost creamy mouthfeel, lots of citrus notes, a little bit of like a mango in there, but not a ton of tropical fruit. It's nicely balanced. The date, I was looking at the date. One thing I love about Creature Comforts is they put on the born on date as well as the best by date. So this was born. Nice. It was born on October 27th, and it's best by January 27th. Nice. So it's got a 3 month shelf life.
Well, they know what they're doing.
Hell yeah!
I'm really digging it. This is probably the best IPA that I've had from Creature Comforts. They make a lot of different styles, and this one is very similar to some of the stuff that you guys get up there in New England. It's I wouldn't
you'll find out later on in life.
I wouldn't put it up there with Modest Man or or Treehouse or anything like that, but it's definitely for a Georgia take on a New England IPA. This is about as good as it gets.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Josh, I'm curious if you can explain to Tanner how your beer tastes, and then maybe we can hear Alex.
It's good. It's pretty sweet. It's got, you can tell it uses artificial vanilla in there. Lactose wise, you can kind of get out of it. ABV, you get a little creaminess off the throughout.
Artificial vanilla? What is that? You mean like extract or artificial flavors?
Like artificial. Well, they say they don't use, like, you know how some breweries use like Madagascar vanilla beans. It just says vanilla.
Right.
Vanilla flavoring is what it's on their website. So, I mean, it kind of it does taste like a sugar cookie. Don't get me wrong, but it's very sweet. It's kind of like those processed sugar cookies you get at the grocery store kind of thing. You get the real sweetness up front. ABV smashed pretty well. I mean, you kind of get on the back end, but you do get a little creaminess in there. But yeah, I don't know if I get more than one of these.
I got a big cream soda type thing.
I got a question. I have a question for Josh. How does it taste if you lick it out of it like it's a dog bowl?
It might.
Very catchy.
You gotta lap it up now, Josh.
Still sweet. Still sweet.
You're gonna get it in your beard.
I think for what they're going for, like it does taste like a frosted sugar cookie. You do get a lot of that sweetness. Like I said, it just has, you do taste that artificial vanilla flavoring into it, which isn't bad. But it's still good beer.
I'm with Miscellaneous. It tasted like a cream ale to me. Not a cream ale, a cream soda.
And I'm with Tanner. If you're gonna drink it out of a doggy bowl, you might as well do it doggy style. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
John, keep it up.
Yeah.
All right, Alex, it's time for you to do it doggy style. How's that? Your first dragon's milk ever?
Oh man.
Yeah. It has that bourbon barrel aged sweetness in the back end. As usual, just like a CBS, just like a Founders, KBS rollout. You get that nice burningness right on the chest, right in that chest. Kind of gives you, like, obviously I drink this stuff all the time, so it doesn't matter. But sometimes it's delicious, but it feels like it has when it gets warm. Sometimes you have that heartburn for a minute. Oh. But again, it's not bad. It's just it's the alcohol. Come on, you expect that. So so this stuff is, but as it aggress, that goes away, but you can still feel that burn in the chest. But that's good. That tells you, hey, it's a 10, 11, 12, 13% beer.
Yes, sir.
Nice.
It's a little. Oh, go ahead, BuMpY.
Oh no, keep going.
When I first started drinking this, I actually had some creaminess to it. It's a little thin on the body, but I'm not so sure. It just has that great flavor.
Told you you'd like it. That's way cheaper too.
I mean, it's all bourbon.
Oh hell yeah!
I mean, I don't even know why it's cheaper, because it's bourbon. Bourbon's the one that makes the beer expensive in the first place.
Barrel. Yeah, bourbon barrel. Yep.
Right. So, but if I would understand if it was cheaper if there was no bourbon or barrel aged beers, but this has bourbon barrel aged beer in it. So why is it cheaper? That doesn't make sense, because that would make it expensive, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I sure like it thoh.
All right, now we're gonna get. I want to hear from Dio. We haven't really heard much from him.
Oh, thank you. No, I appreciate that, because to recap a little bit, I get the big wave. I've never tried it. Everybody was kind of surprised that I hadn't. But oh well. Yeah, I need to go next because it's getting warmer and it's not getting any better as it warms up. It's a 4.4%. It's a 21 IBUs. It's thirst quenching. It's easy to drink. It's light. It's a little and thin. It says like the food pairing is like seafood, poultry, salads, light pasta dishes. Sure, I can see that. It's not very thick. It is quite refreshing and easy to drink. I don't know that I'd buy it again. It's only 4.4%. You could definitely session a bunch of them. It's flavorful and it's good, but it seems a little watered down. The malts are the 2-row premium and caramel 20, which give a little color to it. It pours up real nice. I poured it a while ago, and you've seen the head on it before. I hit it up again just a while ago. It pours up real nice with all the foam stuff coming together. Woo! Look at that. And
Sutton is enjoying your head. Sutton loves head.
Yeah, I get a lot of caramel from that beer. Me and my buddy, we bought I think it was like a 15-pack or something.
Yeah.
Crushed that 15-pack in that night, but the whole time we were like, yeah, this is just like straight caramel. There's not much hops, but it is very sweet and it's extremely crushable.
Yeah, it's certainly crushable. Yeah, the guy can get through a few of them, and they're super sessionable in the sense that they're only 4.4. So a guy could really go through quite a few of them.
Have we heard from Miscellaneous yet? Has he talked about his? Okay, good. Anybody else? Last words before I ask my question.
I didn't get to speak about my beer, but it's
Go
okay.
Go for it, Tanner.
So I had the Greater Goods Cold Daddy. This is like super tropical up front. It honestly tastes like I'm drinking pineapple juice, but I'm picking up a little bit more, sipping it. Pineapple, peach, mango, and then you get like a really nice citrusy, lingering aftertaste. The bitterness is kind of hidden from that tropical and fruity flavor. 8%. You could not tell that this is 8%. I could see why your girlfriend liked it, John, because this is a beer that you could sit back and you could crush, and something that you wouldn't realize it was 8% until it really hits you. I do like this. It is very thick. That is one thing I have to say about it. It is drinkable. It's very crushable, but it is thick. This has like a medium to high body, mouthfeel, whatever you want to call it. Carbonation's about medium. I really like this. I'm actually pretty excited to try their other ones because I know they do like 3 or 4 that I saw New England IPAs.
They do, yeah.
They have a good amount more of New England IPAs. The only one that I could really put up to this, and it's kind of set in the standard, it's very hard to say which one I like better, is the Rogue Bat Squatch. So I might have to do a head-to-head with Rogue Bat Squatch. The Bat Squatch is my favorite New England Hazy IPA. That is like super juicy, tropical.
Yes, it is.
Juice bomb. And this is competing. I don't know what, I think Bat Squatch is like 7. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's like 7%, but this is 8. It's a little bit higher in ABV. Like I said, this is a dangerous New England IPA. If you want something that is an Imperial and doesn't have that bitter, dry aftertaste, this is a great beer to try out. It was like $15.50 for a 4-pack, which is a good price.
Yeah.
And yeah, like I said, I'm pretty excited to try these beers, and I'm really enjoying this. I'll probably crack open another one and have another one while we're alive.
If you really want an Imperial that doesn't have a bitter finish and stuff like that, you should get that frosted sugar cookie from Southern Tier.
Oh, really? Oh, thank you. Oh, BuMpY, wow. I haven't been talking about it for 3 weeks or anything.
Oh, my beer, real quick. Great aromas on it. It smells a lot like some old ales that I've had in the past. The barrel note really comes through. Doesn't smell like rum at all. The flavors on it. It's fruity. It's got this kind of dark fruit thing going for it. There's a little bit of an apple and oak like flavor coming out of the barrel. Slight breadiness, and then there's this kind of off. There's an off flavor note in it. It's almost like a staleness, but if this was just made in November and it's a 10.1% ABV, I don't know where that stale flavor is coming from unless it was like old malt.
A steel? Like from the can? A steel? What are you saying?
Stale.
Oh, stale.
Like stale.
I thought you
Stale.
said.
Open your
I
ears,
might have
John.
said steel, but I
Okay.
meant stale. Yeah,
Gotcha.
stale. It's my way of not talking right. So yeah, there's that. Let me go ahead and bring myself here. And my first question to the panel is the beer that you brought tonight. If you can bring up a site, like the website of the brewery, where you not where you got your beer, but that brewed your beer, and just kind of go through. You can talk about a little bit about the history, if you can find that on their website, maybe some other beers they brew. But we're going to go ahead and start with John and Nelly. And if you can share something in the chat, I can bring it up. You can scroll through and all that stuff and talk about stuff.
Yeah.
So let me see if this works. I don't know if this is going to work.
I'll just
Beer-
I'll just
beer
talk a little
porn.
bit about.
Okay.
So yeah,
No,
Creature
you're
Comforts
lying.
out of Athens, Georgia. They were actually founded in 2014. They're one of the more well-known craft breweries in Georgia. Their most popular beer, their namesake, is the Creature Comforts Tropicalia, which is a straight IPA. It's kind of more of a juicy IPA. At least the our attempt at a juicy IPA. It doesn't stack up to the stuff you guys have up north, but I believe it was rated a 96 or 97 on Rate Beer Advocate. It got really high scores. It was actually featured in a couple of big blockbuster movies. Thor in one of the Avengers movies, when he's the one where he's kind of fat and out of shape, and he's like goes into hiding. He's drinking and playing video games with some of the other not the Avengers, but the people that he's living with, and he's drinking. He's like chugging Tropicalia beer. So Tropicalia is one of the more popular IPAs. I don't know if necessarily in the country, but the Avengers movies were filmed in Fayetteville, the big studio right outside of Atlanta. And anyway, the Creature Comforts beers were very popular in a couple of the Avengers movies. They are still independent as far as I know. They're one of the bigger breweries in the area, and they really do make some great stuff. They're known for the Tropicalia, but they do make a wonderful Pilsner. I think it's called Cocoa Bunny, which I have reviewed. They make kind of a little bit of everything, and they're more, I think they're southeast of me, so closer to the coast. And here, I'll tell you what. I think I pulled up their website earlier. Okay, so 2014, the founder is David Stein, Adam Buchamp, and Derek Imes. They have become popular for their 4 core beer brands, most notably Tropicalia, which is what I mentioned, as well as a variety of seasonal and specialty releases. Every Christmas, they put out some really nice bourbon, barrel-aged stouts. I've had a couple of them. I haven't actually reviewed any of them, I don't think, but I've actually gotten to try a couple of them. They just make great beers, and they're one of our best breweries down here. That's pretty much all I got. There's not a ton of information on their website about their story. They just kind of talk about the beers that they brew and different releases. But on Wikipedia is actually where I found out the information of the founder and the year that they were founded. So anyway, good stuff. And they are opening a brewery. One more final note. They are opening a brewery in South Carolina next year, Charleston, South Carolina. So they are expanding.
Nice.
Good news.
Yeah, certainly.
Thank you, John.
There you go.
Very
Very well
informative.
done, sir. Yeah, that was good.
And it didn't make me sweat at all. I didn't have to do any work. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Tanner,
All
do
right.
you have the website? If you drop it in the share screen thing, I can bring it up if you want, and you can walk through it that way, or you can do a John and Nelly and just lie to us.
Take it till you make it, right? By the
That's
way,
right.
this pairs really well with gingerbread cookies.
All right. I'm sharing. See?
Nice to meet you, Jeremy.
It's
Is
gonna be a
it?
better way. There we go.
Hey,
Man.
that's better.
Yeah.
All right. So Greater Good. I've seen them for a while. I haven't really picked them up. I had the Gingerbread Ale, but this is their Pulp Daddy. So I'm just going to read this off. It says Pulp Daddy is an award-winning 8% ABV New England IPA created as an extension of the popular Paul's Ultimate Lupulin Protocol. Like Pulp, this shoot-forward IPA has a predominant citrusy aroma and tastes like nectar of a hop god. We made one modification to the base process for Pulp with a single objective in mind: dial up the haze. Objective accomplished. Pulp Daddy is an easy drinking and refreshing with perfect nebulosity and mouthfeel. So I would agree with that. This is very easy drinking. ABV 8%, hops, citra, and mosaic, yeast, house yeast, and dry ale yeast. Grain, pilsner, white wheat, and flaked oats. That flaked oats is probably why it has such that a big mouthfeel. Says check if we currently have this beer at the brewery. This is I have Beer Advocate on my phone. It says it's year round, so I'm pretty sure if you guys get Greater Good in your area, you could probably find this one. Then it says order yours now. Named 2019 most tasty IPA in Massachusetts in Mass Brew Row's blind taste test of 48 Mass beers. Pretty cool. Oh, Mass breweries. Best of New England Imperial Hazy IPA 2020 from the United States Beer Tasting Championship. So yeah, this beer is actually really good. I'm enjoying it. I am so excited to try their other stuff. Let's look at their beer catalog really quick. So as you guys can see, they do a lot of New England IPAs. I was actually just talking about with John. They have Pulp Daddy, Double Dry Hop Pulp Daddy, Galaxy Pulp Daddy, Smooth, Imperial. These are all Imperial IPAs. This is it says America's first all Imperial brewing company. So all these beers are Imperial. And then they have some other ones, chocolate milk porter, German inspired, cherry ale, another New England IPA, 12%. That one's got to be pretty strong. Imperial Belgian influenced New England IPA, Russian Imperial chocolate stout, barrel aged Russian Imperial stout. And then GG Vibes, I've heard some good ones about that as well. It's another Imperial, Shine On, and Woo, 10%. I was actually thinking about picking that one up. But I was looking at Beer Advocate, and this one actually had a better rating than Beer Advocate. This one has a 92 out of 100 on Beer Advocate. So I decided to grab this one. And yeah, I'm actually pretty excited to try more of these. The one that they don't have listed is do they have it? Let me see. No, they don't. They don't have the Gingerbread Ale, which is one that I've actually did a review on recently. I believe it was last week or the week before, and that was pretty good. As far as tasting as like a gingerbread cookie, wasn't so much cookie, but everything else. And yeah, I think they're doing a good job. They call it Massachusetts to the Massachusetts, and yeah, I like these guys. All their beers were around $15.50 for a 4-pack, which is pretty good when you're stepping up into the Imperial game. And I think they're going to be hopefully expanding. I'm sure a lot of you guys have tried them if their distribution is good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll stop sharing.
I don't think I ever tried Greater Good. I don't think I
just really quick, you don't have to blow me up, but I was at the brewery, and when you are in there, it says "Welcome to Massachusetts." They have a life-size moose in the brewery.
That's cool, guys.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Right.
What do they feed it?
Show that off. All right.
Beef jerky.
Well,
Beef jerky. All right, there you go.
I'll tell you this much. So if I go up there, I'm going to check that Greater Good brewery. There's lots.
Well,
of
you're going up there right now, Alex. You're up there right now.
ABVs. I think
You're not far. You're not too far, Alex.
So, Alex, what I'm going to do, I got your brewery up. I'm going to share it.
Thank you, my brother.
And you can just talk about your beer and stuff like that, and I'll bring up your brewery and just kind of show it around.
Again, thank you for your help, my friend. Thank you. You're a buddy of mine. I appreciate you.
So these are your. You just keep on talking. I'll start clicking stuff.
All right. So this beer, it's a little watered down, but doesn't matter. If you want meatiness, if you want like a big, what's it called, milkiness. I actually tell you the truth, when I drank it first, it did have a milkiness, and that's what I like. I wish it would stay milky all the way through, but again, I would get this again. I'm looking forward to looking up the variants. I'm hoping one of my people here that's on the panel will help me find the variants, and in the process, I will also be finding it myself. But just in case I can't find it, you guys can help me find it. But the beer is good so far. I love it. This is my first time around. Oh, that looks like a delicious. Looks like a kind of looks like a whiskey or something. I didn't know.
They do spirits. They do spirits as well.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They do have Dragon's Milk spirits. I forgot about that.
Bumpy, why don't you?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit about it. Our beer. Every beer we make captures a flavor, a harvest, a season, a moment in time. This sounds like one of those TV series. What was that? What was that TV series where they would have those weird stories? It was like back in the 50s, I think it started.
The Twilight Zone?
Twilight Zone. Thank you. See, I know if I mention stuff,
like Orson Welles, a lot of that shit.
Yeah, I hate to say this.
A moment in time. So when we started brewing in 1997, we set out to transform the standards of flavor and enrich the lives of those around us. Today, as our beer is sold across the country, our goal remains the same. Life is found in the savored moments, and we strive for our beer to be there too. You were mentioning, Alex, the different variants. Okay, so let's just bring up the Dragon Milks.
Yes, let's
different
play
variants of Dragon Milks.
Yes.
So you have Dragon Milk. That's the one that you're drinking. It's the bourbon barrel aged stout, 11% ABV. So
and then you got the Dragon's Milk White Stout that's next to it. Okay.
Yeah, that's also year round. So these are year round for the one you have. Year round for the Dragon's Milk White, which is a bourbon barrel aged white stout at 6% ABV.
Okay.
Then you have the Dragon's Milk Solera, which is a foeder aged ale at 10% ABV. That's year round as well.
Never even seen that one.
Okay.
Dragon's Milk Reserve 2021 -1.
Favorite.
Bourbon barrel aged stout with peanut butter and cacao nibs,
Wow.
10% ABV. That one is a limited release in January of this year. It's coming up.
Okay, well,
Nice.
We're on the lookout for it.
I've had that one. It's been out. It's been out for a while.
BuMpY's gonna have to help me find it. All right,
Maybe they're putting it back out again for next year. But I've had that.
Another Dragon's Milk.
I'd like to try that triple mash.
Yeah, man. What's the ABV on that one? I can't quite see it.
Holy
Nice.
shit!
Double bourbon
release.
barrel aged
God
stout
damn.
with Madagascar.
Pub only release, though.
I can't hear BuMpY, everybody. I cannot hear BuMpY. What'd you say, BuMpY?
12.3% ABV.
Free for all.
Madagascar.
Yeah.
Wow.
We got the Dragon's Milk Reserve 2021 3. So I guess they have 3 different Dragon's Milk Reserves coming out for 2021. Bourbon barrel aged stout with salted caramel. That comes out in September of 2020. It's already out then, right? 2021's already out. Wow, that threw me off. Hey guys, we're going into 2022. Did you know that?
I didn't know that, BuMpY. We're not.
Nobody informed me. I totally.
Already? Yeah, I know.
Jeez, I'm a crow. Sorry, guys. These have already passed. If you didn't pick them up, you lost.
All right,
They're still available. The peanut butter one
Some of
and
them you can
the
find.
Madagascar Indonesian vanilla bean one is still available here.
Well,
Now,
you can help me
this,
find it.
This
John.
is
You
one.
can help me
This
find
is
it.
one I'd be interested in, but it's pub only release.
Yeah.
And this came out in May.
Mash, man.
Dragon's
Road
Milk
trip.
Triple Mash. Bourbon barrel aged stout, 17% ABV.
Yes, I've been looking for a 17% for a while.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go there.
I know. I have
You
you
can find it everywhere.
They
Have
don't
you
bottle it
You'd have to keep
or
on looking.
can it.
You can
I'll have
visit
send
them
it to me, Andy.
in the Holland Brew Pub. This is their location. 66 E 8th Street, Holland, Michigan. Give them a call. We can give them calls later on tonight when we're all trashed. 616-355-6422.
I'm
Keep
not
Josh
good
around.
at those anymore.
John and Ellie's already on the phone.
Call him and ask him. Say,
He's calling right now.
You better be ordering me beer.
He's
Daily
already.
specials. They don't have any specials for Monday, unfortunately, but Tuesday there's 20% off dine-in for our Fairbanks Society members. All right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It looks like they got some other items and stuff as well, but I mean that's the gist of the page. There's a lot of stuff you guys can go on and find their products, the the company.
Hey,
You can
dude.
visit them. Their spirits, 'cause they do have a spirit line. Let's just see all their spirits.
They got pineapple in their
Shall we
pizza.
check it out?
Oh, look at
Legendary.
that. Beer barrel bourbon, whiskey finished in oak beer barrels.
Love me some beer bourbon.
Yep. Beer barrel rye whiskey finished in oak beer barrels.
There you go, BuMpY. You need to get some of that Knickerbocker.
But legendary.
Knickerbocker gin.
Oh yeah,
They make gin. Yeah.
They have blueberry.
Blueberry. They make a
Knickerbocker.
blueberry one too.
Legendary Bumpy, can I buy this beer?
Grapefruit.
Yeah.
Oh, they are big
Grapefruit
into gin.
Knickerbocker.
I am gonna have
Barrel
to
aged
move.
Knickerbocker.
I'm gonna have to move to
Knickerbockers for
Michigan.
days.
Alex,
Move to Michigan.
Alex, you like high ABV? Why don't you try some 65% bourbon?
I haven't had
That's
bourbon. in a
one
while,
of the
but I do.
best. One of the best bourbons I've ever had. Right there.
Nice.
Maybe John can.
Almost as good as the.
Oh yeah, is it, John?
Let's try the Knickerbocker with it.
So maybe John could send me some. Did I say that too loud? I think I did.
So I don't know who was next after Alex.
So match your
We
and
did
Winkle.
Miscellaneous.
Alex up top,
Miscellaneous.
miscellaneous.
Yeah.
This might be a longer one.
All
Sorry.
right.
Thanks for your help, Bumpy. By the way.
Yeah, there you go.
And,
All right. So
Oh, that
the drive-through is apparently a series. This I'll show you the beer first that I'm drinking. Our drive-through series was born in an ode to Louisiana staple, the drive-through daiquiri shops. This series' third installment, drive-through Tiger's Blood, packs a lush fruit-driven punch with extremely saturated waves of watermelon and strawberry and a splash of coconut. I disagree with that. There's a lot more coconut than the other two flavors. Thick, I don't know. But it is pretty good. Balloon of Ice, I don't know why they put hops because they don't show anything. It says crystal. Not too much. It's pretty good beer. Let's click back. I'll show you some of the other ones that I have had from this company.
You got some cool labels.
I've had the Ghost in the Machine.
That's
We'll
their
let you guys
big,
see
yeah.
that.
I've had that one. That's
Double,
really
8%.
Yeah.
Citra. Yeah. This one was the one that was really good. This is a collab with Jay Wakefield. This had coconut, kiwi, and lime in it.
Oh, that sounds
It
good.
was a good Berliner Weiss, very good. It's a bit spendy, but it was worth the taste.
Do you think that's a typo or something with the hops? Or
I don't know what
something?
I don't know. I've had this one too, the Atticus Atlas. This one was fantastic. This is a triple. It's what they call it at 9%.
Damn, dude.
What did it say? Mixed berry, mint, melon, tangerine, pine sap. This was a really good beer when it came out. I think I had that about a year ago when it was fresh. There's some places that still have it. Pure Tropics was another really good one. It's another IPA of theirs.
What about that brain cake? That looks pretty good.
That I haven't had. Strawberry Cane Breaks one you can get. No Slaw I've had. Definitely had the Reeve, their coffee stout. That scored very well on Beer Advocate and such. I had two of these Sip series. I did have this Sips Grenache with raspberry. That was very good as well. This one I didn't have the Paris Sunrise Sip series, but the Sips Pinot Noir Black Currant was very good. I've had the Dr. Juice, regular Ghost in the Machine. A little bit about their history. We'll go to that. Obviously, Louisiana-based brewing company out of Broussard. I guess that's how I'm going to pronounce it. 2003 is when they started. Moved to Louisiana to Pittsburgh to discover the thriving craft beer scene, and I guess they came back. Started out as a nano brewery, tiny 50-gallon brewing company making 20 kegs a week, and they've blown up to be a pretty large distributor. Within the past 10 years, they got the Canebrake, Ghost in Machine, Neve, South Coast, Parish Pilsner, Dr. Juice, Reeve, Coffee Stout, and their sip sours are. I mean, I've had really good stuff from this company. As long as you find it in date, I've got absolutely no problem. And then you go on to see all the staff that works there. They've gone to the extent to put everybody who makes their company work out there so you can see them, which is pretty cool. I mean, that's a lot when it comes to like making a website, and stuff like that. Tons of stuff, merch, obviously. Can buy actual kegs from them, t-shirts, tons of glasses, tap handles, all kinds, miscellaneous. There you go. There's my name.
You can get your own miscellaneous right there, boys.
Right.
And they are in, Jared Drive, Browser, Louisiana, Broussard. So, phone numbers are there. Like I said, if you see any of their products and they're in date, usually worth picking up.
What about if it's bourbon barrel aged legendary Angel and it's 10, 11, 12%, it doesn't matter, right? As long as it's barrel aged stout, 12%. Right?
I think the only stout I've ever had from them is the Reeve, and it scores very high on
coffee.
I think Beer Advocate too.
Yeah, that's the one you just showed us too, I believe. Wow, that's crazy.
Well, the next one, I'm just going to bring up Dio because he's
Thank you very much.
Because he's
I
already
already got loaded.
Wow.
Right. All right. Right. So I've never had this beer at all before, ever, and I'm digging it. It's quite flavorful. There's a little history going on here. I guess they've been around since 1994, and there's father and son kind of deal there that kind of got them going. And yes, from Hawaii for sure. They're all about the aloha, which means hello and goodbye, and love and welcome. Is what they're saying there. So they've been kicking along pretty good. Let's go to their beers. And the one I've got here is a Big Wave, and that's the actual one I'm drinking right now. It's got caramel malt, caramel, however you like to pronounce it, to give the golden hue. A special blend of hops that bring a bright, quenching finish. So it's really low in ABV also, but IBUs too. And then if you're the nerdy type, it starts out the original gravity of 10.3. But they use the Tiro Premium, and then some Caramel 20, and the hops are Galaxy and Citra. And I guess they've won some awards. Pretty easy on calories, I guess. 132 for the calories, and a little sodium. I don't know where the sodium comes from, but either way, it's a good brand so far. I'm liking it. I guess there's a longboard, which I haven't tried. I might have tried that one. Anyway, and so the brewer's notes for that one. Yeah, another lower ABV beer using that Premium 2-row again. Go down to this one here. There's it's the Kona Lite, right? She's 99 calories there. Brewer's notes. Another really light beer with super low IBU. Yeah, they're just good and sessionable. Yeah, and it looks like they've got several. I won't go through all of them, but yeah, I've never seen that much at all. But, so
I've reviewed a lot of their beers. I've tried a lot of their beers.
5.8. Never get better. Yeah. It's definitely flavorful. I would go through and try some more of their beer.
that Kua one that you just passed by.
Uh-huh.
I've had that one in a special mix. That is a great IPA.
Is it copper colored India Pale Ale at 7.3? Okay, so not all their stuff is low. Okay,
I didn't know that. Yeah, they have higher ones. That's
good. Hints of caramel. Yeah, full body and flavorful.
That's really, really good. Especially they were purchased by Red Hook, and then Red Hook is owned by AB InBev, so they're basically
Yeah, so I guess I don't know what else you're looking for exactly. You can pick up a career there. You want to go work for them. You can go to Hawaii and work at the brewery. Right. Here's some artwork and pictures and stuff from there.
Do they still have the pipeline on there?
That's cool, man.
I guess they got some food. Let's go look at hamburger. Who's hungry?
There's a good hamburger.
Anyway, that's all I got, I guess. That's all I got with that. Kona Brewing, go check it out of Hawaii. I've never, Maybe I had that in one of the other beers, but I don't remember ever having this one. It's pretty flavorful. I don't know what its cost is. I think it tastes better than the Bush I'm drinking, and I think they're about the same ABV, but I don't know how much more expensive they are.
It's about $8 to $9 a 6-pack.
Do they have the pipeline porter on the website? Can you bring that back up really quick? Do they have
I can. Yeah, give me just a second. Yeah, I can.
Do they have the porter still?
They make some dark beers that I was interested in. That I've heard
just
of.
a little help from your friend.
No, I got it. All right. So what are you looking for again? I'm sorry.
Go to Our Beers. Do they have the porter? They had a porter. Maybe they don't do it anymore.
Porter. Okay. So yeah, we're looking for a dark beer.
No, they do. Well, they do.
Yeah,
I've seen it recently.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
The pipeline was. Oh, it says limited release. I have the review. It says limited release.
Yummy.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
They put it out.
Yeah,
They put it
seltzers.
out every year. They usually put it out every year. I've seen it. Well, pretty much every year.
Yeah, we're getting darker.
Here we go. We'll get into red ales, a little darker beers.
The porter was made with the 100% Hawaiian Kona coffee, which was what I'm pretty sure like they're made for is the Kona coffee.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't see any dark beers in here though. Everything is the darkest I've seen was this red ale back here. This one. That's the darkest one I've seen for the. The rest are light colors unless it's in here.
Maybe they just
Yeah,
don't
it's
list
right here. They put it out every year. It's the pipe. It's right there. The pipeline porter.
Yeah, like I said,
that's not bad. I've had that. They have the abundant.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Kona is
still around there. Hell yeah.
That's what they're popular for. Is that coffee?
Oh,
it's not a bad beer, actually.
Well, if it really is Joey's birthday, happy birthday to you!
Happy birthday, Joey! Yeah, I heard that earlier today.
Happy birthday, Doug.
I was wondering the same thing.
You know, that's true. That's true. I heard that earlier
Next
today. I
time for
forgot where
me
though.
because I'm about to anyway.
Let's find out who's next. Hey, it's miscellaneous because he popped up. Miscellaneous. Do you have anything to share with us?
You're muted, Andrew.
I already went.
Yeah,
Yeah,
miscellaneous.
he did. Remember, he was looking
okay,
through
so it's
there.
not
He went to his
miscellaneous.
miscellaneous
Beer man.
products. Ooh, he just.
Beer man.
Oh, jeez.
Oh yeah.
Okay, beer man. Do you have?
He just went.
That's
for
the
it.
one.
I shared my screen there.
What you're sharing in the thing is just you. It's the screen of this. You got something else up?
Oh, you got to do the other one.
All right, there we go.
Isn't that doing it? Okay.
It's doing it now.
So cool. So this company, man, Highland Park Brewing in Chinatown. I didn't know that. I've never been to Chinatown. I'm from Whittier, California, which is like LA County. So it's like about 30 minutes from the actual city. But it's really nice to be able to see like something from Los Angeles, as well as other things that have been legalized down there. But Highland Park Brewery has a simple goal, though, of making, this is what they say, simple goal of making excellent beer in Los Angeles. Our journey in beer focuses on good people, discovery, adventure, and quite simply fun. Our world of fresh hoppy beers, crisp lagers, bold stouts, and adventurous mixed culture fermentation is accompanied by unique processes, wacky microbes, and local ingredients, among other things. These guys are located at 1220 North Spring Street, as you see here, Los Angeles, California. Yes. So they have a dine-in, food, beer, food, wine, to go, other menus. Everyone's changing their shit because of COVID. But a lot of things, they still have. I'm just glad that like a lot of these beer companies are still kicking, man, because they were drowning at first. So, but their beer, yeah, man, it's we got to keep the beer scene going, man. We can't let COVID fuck it all up. But so their beer, they have their lights. They don't have pictures of their stuff. They don't have anything like that. But with Untapped, they show a description of this. Yeah, is our 8% hazy Ipa. I would actually consider this more of a New England IPA. It's not so bitter in the back, and that was actually loquats is what I was getting at. Sorry, not kumquats. But it does have a tangerine kind of appeal to it. It has that Perry kind of thing. It's got the Nelson in there with that winey kind of wine grapes and stuff like that. It does have that kind of notion to it. pear and grapes and loquats is what I got. But so many people are saying so many different things. Like these guys say zesty lime, fresh cut mangoes, nectarine. I got tangerines, nectarines. But, everyone has different freaking opinions and smells and tastes, buds. So it's how it works. Dining in food, it looks like they have buffalo tots, tomato basil soup, buffalo wings. Of course, you got to have those.
Oh, yeah, man.
Poutine fries, very nice. Daily hoppy. They got the hoppy beers. They got, it looks like 5.7, 6%, 7.2, 7%, 7.8, 8.5. So that's a good lineup of hoppies. Citra, Strata, Nelson, Simcoe, Citra, Vic, Secret, Mosaic, Nelson, Rawaka. I've never heard of that one, man. Jeez, that's cool. Right on. Sours, they got sours. They got guest beverages as well. Cactus, Rosé, Cider. I've heard of that before. I don't know where I've seen it anyway. But that's more Southwesty. That's like a Southwest sour. That's kind of nice. Sorry, I'm dizzying everyone up with their dizzy heads and spinning this around. But spicy barbecue. I mean, chips. I mean, look at they got a cool menu. It's they have their wine. What's this wine? Oh, these are their wines. So they have wine as well. They have roses and whites and reds. They've got everything. Of course they should. And they have non-alcoholics, of course, for those that can't drink alcohol or have to drive. They got their lunch specials. I like the happy hours. You get those, 6, usually what's like 3 to 6, something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. 4 to 6, 4 to 7. But they get friends and partners. I guess you can pay a certain amount to be like a member or something of this thing. You can order your food or beer online and go pick it up. So delivery, that's kind of nice. That's what they have here, and they have delivery. That's nice. You can't deliver here. You have to actually go pick up in where I live. So that's very nice.
Different days even, right?
Yeah,
that's cool, right?
Bottle Friends membership. This is what I was getting at. They're like laid back for the year, but you'll get it for like next year if you pay. It's like $149 for the year, and it sounds like a lot, but perks or memberships include 8 curated bottles, 4 separate quarterly releases with 2. So they're giving out beer, member exclusive online pre-sale period, an extended pickup window for bottles and canned stouts through membership portal. Option to have purchased and included membership.
You get first dibs because you pay.
First dibs. Yep.
Yeah, that makes
10%
sense.
Discount as well, which is nice. Taxes off.
That's cool.
Yeah. Invite to end of year member brunch party. That's sick. Right on. Fine print. I don't know what that was. Anyway, that's a lot of shit. Dine in. We already went there. Yeah. Beer advocates. So they gave it overall. They didn't really give it an overall. It's all their scores are around like 4 and a quarter. In that range. Right. So
beer advocates, they have to have so many reviews until they actually give it a score.
I actually think yeah. No. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah. I think the same. This is probably like a 90, 93 out of 100 in my opinion. Okay. It's not bad. So
nice.
90 and a quarter. So
right. Before we get down to Eric and all them, Tanner, you have not gone yet, correct?
No, I've gone.
You have gone.
I've gone.
Okay, it's been a long run.
I had one more thing to say. I didn't want to just shout it out. In 2018, the Pulp Daddy advances the second round of Mass Beer Bros IPA and Mass blind test taste testing tournament, beating Treehouse Julius in the first round. So if you guys have heard of Treehouse Julius, that's popular in New England. Yeah.
Okay then.
I don't know if I had Treehouse Julius, but the legendary Eric.
I'm almost guaranteeing you drank.
Legendary Eric, you actually brought some
Eric
Treehouse.
has not gone yet, correct?
He has not gone.
We're all legends, apparently.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
This has been a longer one, so I'm starting to lose like how it's all going.
There's a lot of people. There's a lot of people.
Right.
Yeah, Eric, if you have something to bring up, bring it up.
Yep.
And there it is.
I have a fine brewery, fine establishment, absolutely piss poor website. You can't find much about anything on it. But anyways, at that rate, This is from Greenfield, Massachusetts. Again, western part of our state in Massachusetts. Four Phantoms Brewing. Their philosophy here is Four Phantoms Brewing Company produces seasonally focused and eccentric New England craft beer in Western Mass. So these are all these different labels that they have for different beers. Cool looking labels, I tell you that. Look, this guy right here looks like the dude or something. Tropical fruit sour.
Jesus.
Koala sour. There you
Johnny
go.
Flip Flops.
Damn, yeah, Johnny Flip Flops.
Johnny flip-flops.
I mean, look at this guy over
Nice.
here. Vanilla Latte Stout, 7%. There you go. There's another Pilsner they got called Battle Jacket. They do it in collaboration with a local heavy metal festival out in Greenfield called the RPM Fest. Very nice. All right. There's the man again. They're distributing the hometown distribution, and you have to go all the way down to find the beer that I'm drinking. It's this Battle Standard. So that's exactly what that labeling looks like on my can. And it's the German malts and American Huguenot and Amarillo hops, 5.5%. Anything else we can tell you about the beer brewery? They have a tavern, kind of like Beer Man's. You can get all these different beers on tap. Dark beers, light beers. You can get a flight if you can't decide what you want. You can get Fritos for $1. There you go. Pickles for $3. Not much food. They got a little bit of food. It's all right. Non-alcoholics, takeaway, 4-pack between 14 and 20 bucks. That's not tremendously awful. And I guess they got a sour saison aged in French oak for 20 bucks a bottle. That actually might be pretty good. Cheers on that. Anything else? They got a membership as well. For limited to 100, the first 100 members, you get exclusive draft pricing, access to their members only growler program, complimentary pour on your birthday. That's pretty good.
Complimentary barrel aged.
One complimentary barrel aged bottle. Wow.
That's what's
Let
up.
me up.
Rustic glassware. You must be 20, obviously. It's locked in. The rate is locked in as long as your membership is current.
Damn it! You have to be 21. Huh.
Yes, in this state you do. It's $100.
Wow.
That's always the case.
Sorry,
when
Josh.
Oh, is it 2021?
Couple more years, Josh.
Contact
I thought it was
them at
1970.
phantomsbeer@gmail.com, and they're on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, I believe. Yeah, Facebook.
Are you following them, Eric?
No, I'm not following them.
Eric, come on. You're supposed to follow these people.
And very good. All right, not a bunch of information, but you can get the gist of all their
Oh, yeah.
beers. This beer didn't have any ratings, kind of like Beer Man's. It has one rating on Rate Beer, and I think I have an opinion and a thought on the beer, but I'll wait and come back and
Yeah, we'll get back around to all that stuff.
Yeah.
All right. I think we were at Jammer Fan.
Yeah.
If you want to, do you have anything to share, or you just want to talk about the brew?
I mean,
like if you know information about the brewery and stuff like that, or do you want to bring something up I can share?
yeah, I don't think I can bring something up, right? Because I don't have the little blue wrench. I've never tried to bring something up as like a panel member.
Yeah, so
Just
if you just do a search
talk about it.
on their website
And
and
let's
then
drink
do a share screen, so you're gonna have the share button down below.
Mhm.
You share that and you just find the tab.
And
Oh,
Bumpy
yeah.
will, and
All
Bumpy
right, yeah.
will
Hold on a
put you
second.
up.
Yeah,
Yeah. So while you get situated, I'm gonna move to Last Beer, who is not here anymore,
sure. Yeah.
and we'll see if he can do it. We'll come right back to you. Josh, are you around?
Josh, yo,
Josh,
hold your horses, people.
Josh, you boy, there you are.
do you want to share your information on your brewery?
Yeah, well, I sell this beer. I don't really need to bring anything up, but
Okay.
Southern Tier started in 2002 back in Lakewood, New York. They got tap rooms in Cleveland, Pittsburgh, Charlotte, Buffalo. A lot of people. Pumpkin is their big one. They do 2-time IPA. They do Lakeshore Fog. They do the Overpack 15 packs with mixed like IPAs. They do the Blackwater series, which is like the nitro type of stouts. I don't see their thick mint on there anymore. They got the
This is a good one, Josh.
What's that?
Southern Tier Blueberry World. It's their Blueberry Milkshake IPA.
There you go.
Ooh, milkshake.
Yeah, they got the strawberry one, which is a milkshake IPA by them. But
Legendary
Yeah.
Josh, I'm curious. Can I get those beers around here? I'm not sure. Brewery.
you should be able to. Yeah, I mean, they're pretty.
Yeah.
They're out in New York.
Southern Tier's pretty. Yeah, they're all over the place, Tyler.
Oh yeah, you know what? I had one of those. I had their milkshake IPAs. One of them.
You had the. I think you had the strawberry. I think you had the strawberry one, Alex.
Yeah, with the pink can. I think so. Correct. Something
Yeah.
Dream. Something Dream or something.
Yeah, strawberry drink.
There you go. Thank you. You got it. You got it, brother.
Yeah, I don't see there. They used to do the thin mint type one back in the day, but it's not part of their Blackwater series anymore. I guess they discontinued it.
They have
That
that
coconut one
nitro.
That
Coconut
coconut
anything.
nitro.
Yum.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
that's
the
the best
I
nitro.
one.
love coconut so much.
So good.
Yeah, they got the all they show on their site is the hot cocoa, creme brulee, and nitro s'mores.
Yeah, the nitro creme brulee. I went to buy that, and then I saw it was a 9.6 ounce can.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they used
Worth
to sell in bottles. and they switched
9.6
to,
ounce.
they used
I
to-
know it's worth it though. They're all 10% plus for the Blackwater series. They're all high ABV, so
Yeah,
it's worth it.
they used to be in bottles, but then they switched to cans now. Maybe that's why the thick mint or thin mint one didn't go.
You could probably find bottles because they're still doing the bottles for this beer here for not.
No,
obviously-
because
No, we don't.
Because they
Yeah, we
do-
don't know where it is.
it's because they
Right.
do the nitro widget in a lot of their cans, and you can't really do that with a bottle. So that's why they switched to cans for all of their specialty beers like the.
You do know it all, Johnny boy.
When you get a
That's
12 ounce, when you get a 12 ounce can from them, it's only like 9.2 ounces.
Yeah, as
Yeah,
I just said, yeah, it was.
The
it's
widget takes up the space
Yeah.
inside the
but the
vessel.
15 pack is pretty good. I mean, their little overpack series. You get like the 2-time IPA and the new juice and Lakeshore Fog, which is probably one of my favorites. But
So
8 days
that's
a week.
why this is 13.65 or whatever. This pint can is only 13.65. That's why it's because of the widget.
Yes, it takes
Well,
up.
just
That makes a lot more sense. I'm stupid apparently.
but yeah, I mean they're big ones. Like
No,
I said
you're
before,
not.
Pumpkin is their big one, and they have like the Warlock series.
Yes.
I've heard. What is it? Warlock Sears? I thought I've heard the Pumpkin King.
Well, Warlock is it's a
It's a pumpkin stout.
It's a pumpkin stout, but it's.
But you said a series, so is there another Warlock?
Oh no, but it just
Okay.
it's the Imperial stout, but it's like I guess it's more of an amped up version. But
I got confused. I had to ask. I was.
yeah, it's an Imperial version of the regular pumpkin.
What's their big popular Christmas one?
Legendary Josh.
Two Xmas is the big.
Yeah, I've seen that one pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, that one's big. Like I said, the 2-time IPA is another big one by them. But like I said,
Yeah,
the overpack one is probably the best one you can get. It's a 15 pack, and you get 5 beers in there, 4 or 5, like about 5 beers in there. And they're all really good. Like I said, I think the Lakeshore Fog one is my favorite. It's like a juicy, hazy IPA one. But yeah, they've been around for a while.
The 8 days a week is really good too, John. I'm sure you're right. It's kind of
Yeah,
like
that
a
one.
lighter, more sessionable beer.
Yeah, that one's good too.
It's really nice. Yeah.
Two-time I think is a little hoppy for some people. I like it,
West.
but it might be a little bit too
It's
hoppy.
super West.
Yeah, it's like very
Super
piney.
bitter.
And,
Yeah.
Have you tried the creme brulee?
I have tried the creme brulee. I like
like
the
it?
creme brulee. I haven't had the hot cocoa one before, but creme brulee is really good. Live Sessions is another good one, which is session pale ale. They do nitro pumpkin. They do the cold brew coffee pumpkin nitro. If you like the pumpkin type beers, Old Man Winter is another one of their seasonal like winter beers, 2-time stout.
I think that's out right now, Legendary Josh.
Yeah, Old Man Winter, Pumpkin, been gone. That's that.
Oh no,
that-
that's gone. After Halloween, that disappears. The pumpkin beer.
Harvest. Shit, I'm still sitting on Harvest at one of my stores. I gotta, but they come out when like Pumpkin comes out. But yeah,
Josh, what's the ABV on the Harvest one?
the Harvest is 6%.
Okay, that should have been going a long time ago.
It's an autumn IPA. Yeah, 6.7.
Yeah, that should have been going a long time ago. That's not a strong beer to last for months and months.
I wish it was gone a long time ago. One of my stores is still.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't care if it was like a strong beer and if it was a stout.
I mean, it's an ale, so it's only like
right
at 6.7. But yeah,
It's funny
I like
that you, I'm sorry not to cut you off, Josh, but it's
Are you
funny
good?
that that beer has been sitting on the shelves. Apparently over here, like those people, they got the cases and they killed it. As soon as they got their cases, it was gone. And that's why I couldn't find it. I went to Yankee Spirits in Massachusetts. I was buying whiskey. I bought 2 bottles of whiskey. I bought I think the sweet wheat, and I bought something else. And I saw it and I was like, oh, I'm already spending like $70, $80 on whiskey. I was like, oh, I don't want to hit $100,
Yeah.
I saw it and there was one on the shelf and I was like, oh, I'm going to regret this. And literally like a couple days later, I called to see if they still had it. And of course it was gone. They said they had like 5 cases and it was gone within like the week they had it. So.
Yeah, that's crazy because I had 2 cases at one of my stores and I bought that 4-pack today. It's like it's $13.99 a 4-pack they want for the frosted sugar cookie, and it's like no one's been touching it. I think because there's so much other stuff around here.
Well,
Yeah.
Josh,
Good.
Josh, I have a suggestion for you. If
Oh,
you still have the
shit,
last
Kyle's
case,
here.
if you have the last case at your store, you can always buy it so you can drink it if you like the beer. I'm always thinking.
I bought a 4-pack from one of my stores.
I know that, but I'm saying since you like the beer, you can always get the rest of the case.
Yeah, it was okay.
I mean, I don't. Okay, so it's not that good. All right, you're good. You're good then.
Not the greatest, but
You're good then.
yeah. Southern Tier. I'm not sure how. I know some people probably don't get too much Southern Tier, but I'm not sure how wide dispersed they.
Yeah, but I drank Southern Tier with you, or at least you saw me.
Yeah, Southern Tier is good. I mean, it's pretty reasonably priced, and like I said, best option is that overpack, which is like a 15-pack, and you get to try all different versions of it.
Yeah, there you go.
They put in a lot of their shittier beers in that pack.
Yeah, I mean, I like the Big Shore
Like
Fog.
Fog.
Probably one of my favorites. Yeah,
You like that one?
yeah, I think it's pretty good. Well,
What-
I
You
haven't-
like
I
that
haven't-
one, but you won't drink. You won't drink a freaking Goose Island, freaking Bourbon County.
I can't. It's AB InBev. Sorry.
Oh,
I do sell
you have
Southern Tier
restrictions.
Rogue. I sell Rogue. I know Tanner was talking about the Bat Squatch. That one sells pretty well for me. Obviously, we got-
That bad watch.
I just feel sorry. I feel sorry for you, Josh. I feel sorry for you.
Well, is this personal or is this your
missing out.
business?
You're missing out.
Hey, here's
What's
the
that?
thing, right? Hey, here's the thing, right? I'll buy a Mountain Dew, and that's a Pepsi product, so.
Yeah.
You feel sorry for me.
I'll buy a Mountain Lightning.
Yeah, there you go. Mountain Lightning.
It's a great value product.
Drink your Goose Island, but I mean, Southern Tier is good for what it is. I sell it, so I'm not trying to sell it to you guys. You guys, most of the people have had it, but their Blackwater series is probably one of my
Yeah,
favorite
the
ones.
Blackwater series is the best.
I hate to say it, I don't think I ever had the Blackwater series yet of Southern. Is it Southern Tier or
Southern Tier,
Southern
yeah.
no? Never
Like I
had
said,
that.
Said a bunch.
Shame on you. Shame on
Creme
you.
brulee, creme brulee is really good.
It
They
won't
used to have,
put shame on
they
me
used
when
to
I
have
get
all kinds of like crazy ones for the Blackwater series, but now they just only have like 3 now. So
it. You owe me then, Josh, until they make more.
yeah, I mean,
One of my favorites from Southern Tier's Blackwater series has been their hot chocolate.
Let me look this up. Southern Tier Blackwater
that
series.
one's good. Creme brulee is not
No,
bad.
you
That-
look it up. All right, Josh, we've heard enough from you. We're gonna move on.
Yeah. Let's get rid of that guy. I mean, hi, Josh.
Hey,
Did you find your website?
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to do a share screen thing.
Share screen, and then find the tab that your website's in, and click on it. We'll bring it up, and I'll bring it into the panel.
All right, is it working?
No.
No.
Nope.
Go down to share.
Yeah, I did. And it's just it's not liking something.
Do you have it?
It's-
Do you have it in the same tab as you're on? Can you look up and see an extra tab open?
Yeah, so it's my AVG antivirus. It's like pissed off about it. So I can do
this.
Troubleshoot.
Tell me what's the name of the brewery?
Sorry. Let me try to get rid of this.
Just tell me the name of the brewery.
It's Urban Hopworks.
Urban
Hopworks.
Yeah.
Hub.
Urban Outfitters.
Yeah, I like the place.
Hopworks.
Yeah.
Urban Hope. Nope, there's no hope. Sorry.
HUB.
Hopworks.
Yeah, Beer Man can help out.
Urban. Okay, I got Hopworks Urban Brewery. Is that it?
Hopworks. Yeah, that's it. Hopworks Urban Brewery. That's exactly it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Hub. It's Hub as the HUB.
Hub.
Yep.
They call themselves Hub.
Oh yeah.
I'm
That'd be
gonna
it.
bring up. Jammer Fan, you got your. Okay, so here what you're showing right now.
It did work, and then
Yeah. So do you
Now
have a tab up top that shows?
I did, but I closed it because I thought it wasn't working. So now it's like picture in picture for no reason.
Okay,
It's
so
like
yeah, I'll take you.
multiple-
I'll remove you. I'll just
There you
bring
go.
up what I can share. I'm going to do a
There
share
you
screen.
go.
Yeah, sorry guys.
No, you're good. Yes, you're good.
So you just talk about the stuff. I'm just going to start like scrolling through and finding.
Yeah,
things.
just scroll through it, man.
All right.
They
So- Keep talking. I got it. It's right here.
all right. Yeah, well, yeah, there we go. As you can see on the left there, they have like these like totems for each the graphics. If you go to BuMpY, if you just go to beer, which is the top left link, you can kind of see this totem artwork thing that they have going. But it's interesting. Beer Man, he said he's been there. It seems like a pretty legit brewery. So this beer, I thought it was a winter warmer. It looks like a winter warmer on the can, but it turns out it's an American IPA. As I've been examining this beer, I want to say it's very West Coast. It's West Coast with a big malt body. Apparently, it's got 6 different malt varieties that are all organic that they're sourcing out. Yeah, mine's right there. Yeah, actually, that's the fresh hop. That's the fall ale. You have to go back one.
Oh, that's not the same one. Okay.
Yeah, but it's in the same seasonal lineup. It's the one right to the right of it. Yeah, there we go. Maybe it'll tell us the malts. I don't know. But
They have
I
a
thought
bike
this.
theme too. It's like a bike theme.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Cool.
Black Prince. Oh, I love it. Yeah. I will say that this has got a really nice malt profile. It's an interesting beer because it's a West Coast IPA meets an ESB, like a Red Hook ESB, like an old school Red Hook. And I don't know. I mean, you can just see it right there. I mean, just look at what they're. It's actually cool that they're using Cryo Chinook this year because I do get some like really big pine notes on this, and I bet you that's coming from that Cryo Chinook. And they have regular Chinook and Cryo Chinook, and they're rocking the Simcoe. Whenever I see those, I'm like, okay, yeah, that's some big pine, big pine notes coming in. So
Caddy Pine.
it's not as bombastic and crazy as some of the other beers tonight on the panel, but I will say that I'm pleasantly surprised with the throwback nature of it. I like that it's not. I mean, it's got some haze to it, but it's I can see my finger through it. I can read through it. It's more like an unfiltered. So back in the day, you get an unfiltered IPA or like a bottle conditioned IPA, right? But it wasn't like a hazy. It had some suspended yeast in it, right? But it's not, like a hazy, Nipa. So I like that it's I like the pine profile. I like that it's got 6 different malts, which you really wouldn't see normally in an IPA. I think that does make it wintry, right? I mean, I guess if you're just a regular West Coast is probably just going to have some like carapils and some like two row and maybe some other tiny like malt additions, but this really they're bringing some pretty heavy malts to the party, and I don't know. I wish I would have had this a little fresher. We're at 54 days on this beer, which go ahead, BuMpY.
I'm just rolling through the things.
Oh, I thought somebody was saying something. I'm sorry. It could have been reverb.
Wasn't not me.
Oh.
Wasn't me.
So, sorry.
You're good. Yeah, you
People keep faking me out. But I'll wrap it up and just say that, like, it's a very interesting take on a winter ale. It actually reminds me when winter ales always used to be IPAs. Like Sierra Nevada has their Celebration Ale, right? Which is just their fresh hop IPA. So I think that the original like winter seasonals were just IPAs that just had a bigger malt profile. So this is kind of a blast from the past. I mean, it's not like, doesn't have lactose. It's not barrel aged. It doesn't have an insane, ABV. But you know what? It still gets a 94 on Rate Beer and a 90 on Beer Advocate. So, I mean, people are liking this beer. It's just got a classic flavor. And that's, it's a pretty solid brewery. Beer Man said that he likes them. He's been out there. He's had their stuff. And I really don't think you can go wrong with these guys. I mean, this is the only beer I've had from them so far, but it seems pretty, it seems pretty impressive for just the basic beer that it is.
They're spendy in the stores, but they're worth it. I mean, they have some lower ABVs, but their bigger ones are nice. Yeah, I mean they're all around. They're good. It just depends on preference. I always 6.5 and up. So
that sounds very nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So these are good stuff. It's good stuff. Good beer for sure.
Yeah. Right on.
All right.
So yeah, if you see this brewery, maybe give it a shot.
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, that sounds nice.
Cheers,
Got quite a variety too.
Visit Portland. Visit Beer Man.
Yeah.
Right. Come on back.
All right. I am going to. Oh, he's not cool enough to be a moderator.
Poor
Let's
guy.
change that right there. Okay.
Who said
Let me show you my beer. Now this show went a lot longer than planned, so I'm only going to ask that one question tonight for the panel. So I'm going to show you my brewery type stuff, and we'll move on. We'll do another little bit of a free for all, and then we'll end the show with everybody.
It lets you get bumpy. It could be longer as you want.
Yes.
It could be longer as you want, my brother. You know what I mean? Don't stress yourself out.
Yeah, we can keep this going until Kyle.
I'm like, no.
Until the cows come home.
Screw Kyle.
And I don't have cows. It's gonna be a while.
All right. So here's my brewery, Oddball Brewing, right out of Pembroke, New Hampshire. Now the great thing about this brewery is, so on tap. Now they didn't open all that long ago. I think it was about 6 or 7 years ago. 6 years ago. 6 years ago, because this is their 6th anniversary ale. So they've been open for 6 years. This was opened by 2 doctors that work at the Concord Hospital. This was their life passion. They were home brewers, and they wanted to open up a brewery, and they built it by hand, by themselves, with help from friends, with money that they saved up from working. They work full-time still, and we're trying to run a brewery while still working full-time at the hospital. Now you can imagine with the pandemic and everything else, what the hell that means. They're not open very many hours. They're not open very many days. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's part of their days off. Very small tap room. You go in there, and basically you have a few beers that they can pour you to go. They can give very, very small sampler glasses. Basically, if you went to like a any restaurant and you weren't sure about the beer that you're going to order, and the waitress might say, I can pour you a sample. That's basically what they can do because they have no food on premises, so they cannot pour full pints at the brewery. Very, very small. They would be a nano brewery. On tap, this is what they have available. The Albino Moose IPA. It's an all right IPA. The Sonoma Witch Brute IPA. I've never had that one. Interesting. The Odd Ale, English Old Ale aged in rum barrels. That's the one I'm drinking tonight. I can say great smell in this one. Flavor's a little bit funky, but it's all right. 10.1% ABV. Not noticeable on the alcohol. It definitely gives you buzzed because I'm on my second one right now. Damn it, I'm feeling okay. The Siren Stout, Irish Imperial Stout. I have had that one. The Beerbrook Brown. That is an okay London style brown ale. It's a very weak 3.6% ABV brown ale. Kind of minute flavors out of it, but it tastes like a brown. It tastes like an English style brown ale for the most part. Very easy to put down. Chocolate and orange stout, limited. Never had it. 8.6% ABV. Had a few others here. The Vow of Silence, which is coming up. I've had that one. That is a Belgian style brew. I believe it is a quad. It's not the best. I would definitely not buy that one again. The Suncook Lager it's a standard nice American lager before adjuncts type deal. So it's not bad. It's easy to drink. It has good flavors to it. No off flavors. It's quite nice. The Albino Moose, like I said, that one is a bit different. I'm not sure of the hops that they put into it. I think that they use a few New Zealand hops and stuff. They might use that. I can't think of the name of the hop right now. Oh God, whatever it is, it gives off the coconut flavors. I'm not a big fan of it.
You don't like coconut, huh? I'm bumping.
Oh, Sabra?
Sabro. Yeah,
Sabro?
I'm not a big
Yeah.
fan of coconut flavors in IPAs. I like coconut. I like coconut itself. I like coconut in chocolate, and therefore I also like coconut in porters and stouts. But I
Right.
light ales. And
I
stuff
just
like
think
that.
you haven't had the right IPA with coconut.
I just
Like,
think you need to
haven't-
shut your mouth.
I just think you haven't had.
Bam!
Good stopper.
Oh, let's see. This is. I'm just kidding, Joe. I probably haven't had the right one. The beers that they have, I can tell you this one, the Suncook Lager, like I said, that's a decent lager. I bought that one a few times. It's nice. Actually, this is a picture. If you look at that is a picture of the downtown for me. This is the clock tower, right by the clock tower. This is where I'd be coming down. I don't know. Can you guys see my mouse?
Yeah.
Yes.
You can see my mouse. Okay, you can see where the horse is.
Circling around the horse's
So I come
asshole
down.
a lot.
So I live over here. So I come
Right,
come out of this road, and then I drive down this way, and then there's this hill, and I come down this street.
Horse.
So I'd be coming
poor
down
horse.
this way. So the clock tower is right there, right? And I come this way. Now, right here, there's a pizza place right here. There's a pizza place over here called Big Ben's. But there's a pizza place right here on the corner. And I take that right. There's a road here. And that leads me to the dump. So when I go on my dump runs, that's what I'm doing. Leave my house.
So
I
you
come
take
down
a
the
dump
road,
around the
and
corner is what
I
you're
come down
saying?
this
You
road.
take a dump around the corner.
You had to
There is
that.
right over in this building right here, which you can't see, is the home brew shop. So there's a home brew store here. Right next to them is a Chinese restaurant, which sucks. Eat there.
We're going on a virtual tour right
So
now.
I mean, this is just pretty cool. This is actually like an old Western picture of downtown Pembroke, Suncook, Allenstown. It was once all in one town called Suncook, and then it broke up into three different towns: Allenstown, Suncook, which is down the hill from me. We all share the same zip code.
Wow.
Weird, but yeah. So Pembroke,
that's cool.
Pembroke, we got named Pembroke because of some like World War I veteran that came into town and did something and it split up the town. But we have like 3 different rivers that all run, or 4 different rivers that all run into one. And so you might find some breweries like in Concord, New Hampshire. There is the four River Red Ale from Concord Craft Brewery. So there's 4 rivers that all leak into the same one main river. Yeah, the Nymph Belgian Blonde. That's an excellent beer. They did this one with another brewery. So it was a what do they call those? 2 breweries do something together. Collaboration. Very nice, very nice. I actually have a video of this. If you guys want to watch it on my channel, go search way back, maybe a year or 2 ago. I did this beer. Nice Belgian blonde. Really enjoyed it. The Albino Moose, I already talked about that. It says it's a fusion of New Zealand hops, Belgian yeast, olive rye. It's an IPA, peach, stone fruit, pineapple, or stuff like that. Okay. The Beerbrook Brown, it's a pretty weak flavored brown ale, but it is an English style brown ale. I think it's appropriate for the style, not too bad. Very low ABV, as you can see, 3.5%. Vow of Silence, I would say stay away from that. Oh, it's a Belgian Tripel. I said it was a quad. Yeah, not a good beer. Seasonals, the Wonderlust Wheat. This was one of their first beers. They came out with they had a double IPA, which was excellent. The first time I ever had it was awesome. The second batch they messed up on, and then they never brewed it again after the second batch, after they had some type of yeast infection.
Yeast infection.
Yes. They never brewed it again. That was probably their double IPA that they had when they first opened up, was probably their best beer they ever made. Only brewed twice, once the right way, the second time bad. But the Wonderlust also came out at the same time. They only had 3 beer offerings when they first opened. The Wonderlust Wheat was a fantastic brew. Loved it. I had that one a few times. Very kind of, it had a lot of spicy notes and stuff like that to it. Beautiful beer. The Sandman Stout, a very weak stout. This thing couldn't.
They're retired.
It was retired. 2021. This beer was so depressingly horrible. Yeah, they retired.
Well, they wrote it out,
And then we go to this. Okay, guys, we go to this brewery sale. We have decided to sell the brewery.
What?
Why, you ask? It simply comes down to time. The whole gang works hard to bring our beers to your glass, but we all have our full-time jobs as well.
Oh,
We've
shit.
made a successful run over the last 6 years, and we are looking to sell the business to someone who wants to get a start and not spend millions trying to do it.
All
We
right,
had a lot of help building Oddball Brewing, and now it's our turn to give someone who can put in the time and chance to get out there and make their dream happen.
That's an opportunity for you,
There
BuMpY.
you go.
Yes,
So if anybody
BuMpY.
is looking to buy, that is actually the storefront of the brewery. It is a very small brewery.
Bobby,
like I
we're
said.
not joking. I want you to buy the brewery, and I'm going to call you.
No,
So
no,
this
yeah,
is $295,000.
$95,000. Right on, man.
$95,000.
Oh,
So yeah, if there's anybody interested in opening
We'll
up
talk
a
about
brewery
it
here in Pembroke, New Hampshire, there you go.
my budget is an ATM machine, so it's loud.
Yeah, shit out of that money.
Wait a minute. Or wait a minute. Then Beerman can help you buy it too, BuMpY.
You living in Fancy Island there, Alex.
I think I just said that too loud.
300 grand, 10 feet.
Don't mind me. I said it too loud. Don't mind me.
Everybody needs to come up with 30
I
grand.
do have a question coming up on next week. based off what I just said,
Next.
is happening. So, next week I'll put that question that I have in my head into this. Actually, no, I have to actually say something. It's not gonna be next week. Sorry, guys.
Go ahead, let's say BuMpY.
There's no new brew next week.
I'll do it.
Of course, I'm on.
No, the new brew is not to just be thrown out there.
Do your own show, Mike.
The reason why is
I said I'll do it.
my stepdaughter's birthday is Christmas. I have to work during Christmas. So it's gonna be her 21st birthday. We can't do things. I'll be working, so I can't do anything. She wanted to have a whole family gathering for her birthday, so on Monday she decided would be a good time for us all to go out to dinner and stuff like that. So I will be participating in my stepdaughter's 21st birthday, stuff like that. So new brew is not going to happen next Monday, but the Monday after, I do have that question.
Not doing it for you.
That's my big thing. That's my big thing.
BuMpY.
All right.
So you guys have a week to enjoy your Monday without me.
But BuMpY, I would do it. BuMpY, BuMpY, you're not listening. I would do it for you.
Show, Alex. It's a bit of different show.
BuMpY, I said I'll do it for you.
He's heard you
Come
for the
on, huh? You
18th
gotta
time.
get
He
in
said
the
no.
bubble bath. All right.
Bubble bath.
BuMpY, do you hear me? BuMpy.
Opposite of yes is no, Al.
Oh, a bubble bath. That sounds
Yeah. There's just not going to be a new brew.
There's not gonna be one. He's good.
There's not going to be
cancel
one
out
next
week.
Monday. You guys
Oh,
enjoy
yeah.
your night on Monday. Do what you need to do. Have fun.
Oh no, I'm saying I don't mind doing it. I don't mind doing it. That's all.
It's
I'm
okay.
sorry.
But for now, I'm gonna throw myself over here where Jammer fan are. So you know where I am. We're gonna do this little thingy, bobber, for just a second, and then after that, you guys can all. We're not gonna go single file, but everybody can just start to kind of talk about their upcoming events, shout out type stuff. Any final thoughts on the beer, and also scores. So we'll all get in. It might be just wacky as shit because we're just gonna do it like this. Free for all.
I want to go first. All right. This is the. It's actually a bush. It's not the same beer at all. You like that, didn't you, Drew? Survey says on the computer there they give it an 81. I think that's a good score for what I had a while ago. The Big Wave. It's a pretty good beer. If it were priced a little better, actually it's a big can. So I mean, get to thinking about the cost of things. Anyway, I would definitely buy it again. Go find you some. Don't really have any shout outs. Everybody's here to do their own shout outs. I'll find my camera one day and get back to making videos, hopefully. But that's what I got. Thanks for having me.
I'm going to go ahead.
PC bullshit.
I'm going to go ahead and speak up as well because I haven't talked in a long time. And my beer, my Creature Comforts Imperial Trop Haze, we've been on the panel so long that it's molded. Apparently, it's turned black.
Wow.
I don't know. Anyway,
John, you're
humidifier, man.
the Imperial Trop Haze, I'd give it a 97. I don't know if we're doing ratings, but I want to give it a rating anyway. 97. I really like it. It's probably the best representation of a New England IPA that we can get down here in the South, at least in the state of Georgia. And I did crack open a bourbon. I know Josh doesn't approve, but I did crack open a Bourbon County. That's what I'm drinking now. Good time, fellowship, friends. You guys are the best. If I'm going to be drinking something like this, I'd want to be doing it here with you guys. Shout outs. This Wednesday at, 9:30, 10 o'clock after Eric's wild card, and I guess Jay's doing a show too. We're going to do an examination of the Bourbon County Special Brand number 14 Stout. If you can get it and you want to join, you got till Wednesday. Anybody's welcome. Miscellaneous has got one. He's going to be there. Michael Kormeroff is going to be there. Anybody else that wants to join that can get one of the 2021 Special Brand number 14 Stouts is more than welcome to join. I'll post the link in the normal Hangouts as well as in the actual live chat because I know there's some newer people to our group that maybe aren't on the Hangout. So I'll post it in the live chat as well. Anybody's welcome to join. One other quick announcement. Well, actually two. Stout Sunday. I won't be doing it this weekend because I'll be at my parents' for Christmas. So I think Ron Terrio is going to be hosting that. And I got to try the Pappy Van Winkle Tenure a few days ago. I'm very excited about that. It's amazing. So go check out that video if you want to. It's like a 2.5 minute video. I did a quick review in the restaurant that I was at when I got to try it. They had all the different Pappy variants available, including the 23-year family reserve, which I wanted to try, but I wasn't going to pay $275 for a 2-ounce shot. So,
are you really everything?
Hey, John, I just want to say, you're calling that Pappy, are you? Because I'm pretty sure that's some old rip. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. That is in my opinion.
It's old, it's old.
Pappy.
Old rip, yes, old rip family Tenure. But a lot of people
they will sit there and they will attack you because you just called that Pappy. Wow. But I do agree with you that is some Pappy. But that's
the reason. The reason I call it Pappy is because most people, when you say Old Rip Van Winkle, they don't know what you're talking about. But everybody knows what Pappy is.
I hear you. I'm
it's
just
the same. Yeah. No, that's cool. Yeah.
But no,
by the way,
on the whiskey.
Pappy still
got some pretty good shit too. There you go. But yeah, the Old Rip Van Winkle Tenure is the best bourbon I've ever tried. It is not overrated from my experience.
I'll tell you right now, I'm jealous. So
yeah, it's good. The Stag Junior is good though too. I bought a bottle of that 3 or 4. Well, no, actually, it's been 5 years ago. I overpaid. Now I realize that now is $100 for the bottle I got, but I loved it. One of the best bourbons next to the Old Rip Van Winkle. The Stag Junior is the second best bourbon I've ever had, and I got a whole bottle of that, so I was very pleased.
Yeah, there you go. So I'll go. I'll go if anybody else wants to dive in. Or...
No, you go.
All right. So my thoughts on the Pulp Daddy. This is a really good New England IPA, Imperial IPA, New England IPA. I haven't had an actual Imperial New England IPA. This is really good. If you want something that's super tropical and juicy with still that nice citrusy lingering note, it's not necessarily bitter, but it is a great beer. I'm going to give it a 90. I want to say 9. I'll give it a 96 out of 100.
Oh, nice.
This beer is really good. I can see myself buying it again. This is definitely one of those beers that'll hit you without you realizing it because of how drinkable it is. Those flaked oats really create that creamy mouthfeel that you want with a New England IPA. I can see somebody who doesn't necessarily drink beer actually really liking this. Like I said, this beat the Treehouse Julius, which is a beer that I've been wanting to try. And if this beat Treehouse Julius, I mean, that's kind of setting the bar for me. It's like, I'd like to do a comparison of the two. I think that would be a really, really good head-to-head video. As far as shout-outs, shout out to BuMpY for having me here once again. Really do appreciate you guys. Everyone else on the channel, thank you all for hanging out with me and really getting to know you guys. You guys are awesome. I even said to my girlfriend, the beer community is very welcoming. You guys are all really laid back and relaxed, and it's just nice to have people that want to talk about the same thing. I'm 25. I'll be 26 January 1st. But there's not many people my age that like to talk about beer or they're as involved and love beer as much as you guys. So it's really cool to find people that really enjoy that hobby as much as I do. I'd also just like to say before anybody jumps in, I actually have a really cool idea for next Monday. Considering BuMpY's not going to be there, I'd like to do a live stream, maybe favorite brewery, and everybody can come on, and whoever wants to join, you can bring a beer that's your favorite brewery. Perfect. And we can pull up some websites and we can talk about the history and stuff. I think that would be a really cool live stream. It's not necessarily going to be a continued live stream, considering everybody probably only has. I mean, unless you have multiple favorite breweries, But I think that would be a cool thing to do, maybe to fill the spot for BuMpY.
That's true.
Okay.
Anybody want
I like that.
Sounds fair. Yeah, yeah.
I like
Yeah,
that.
keep us informed. This sounds okay. Yeah.
Shout out to Ron Terrio for teaching me everything. Well, not everything, but teaching me a lot about what I know about beer. I always shout him out in almost every video. I think every video that I've been in, I've shouted out Ron Terrio because he is an awesome teacher when it comes to this hobby. And I do always enjoy watching his videos and his reviews, no matter what it is, liquor, beer. And shout out to Beer Man for Beer and Cheese Tuesday. I actually found a spot where I could find some good cheese, so I'm gonna grab some good cheese. It's not gonna be no Cracker Barrel. So look forward to that. I also want to say it's not a show. I want to say sorry for not getting to your show there, Thomas. Like I said, I was at the mall with my girlfriend. You know, it's very hard I do to actually be able to hang out with you guys and still have a relationship on the side, so I don't want anybody to be offended if I can't attend your shows.
Hell no.
If I can be there, I'll definitely be there. And thanks for having me, guys.
What's wrong, Tanner? You can't join for what?
No,
Wait, turn it up for what?
With my job and my relationship, it's hard to be on everyone's live stream. I would love to. I'd love to be on Food Fridays with Alex and everybody else who has live streams. I'd really like to join.
Well, I'll send you the link on Thursday. I don't know what time you get home from work, but I'll send you.
It's early enough. So
but I'll be doing it at 7:00 because the legendary, I think it's legendary Andrew, is going to do a stream at 8:00. He does that on Thursdays, but then we'll go back to our regular schedule.
Hour.
Come on. Next Friday.
Beer community. We try to look out for one another. See?
Yeah, we do. I want to make sure Legendary Andrew's good. All my friends. Appreciate you.
Quick review of this beer called
Thanks, Andrew.
the Battle Standard from Four Phantoms Brewing Company. I don't know if they're trying to market this maybe more like a New England or like an IPL, like a India Pale Lager. I'm gonna give it. I'll give it an 82 out of 100. Why not? I think it's a little disjointed. I think it's almost. I'm not trying to say like it's super deep, super complex here, but I think there's a little bit too much going on all at once, and none of it's like really like cohesively working together. I mean, I do like the bready malts. I do like that lemony kind of a note that you get from a lot of these pilsners, these German style pilsners with that German malt in it. However, all of a sudden you're getting this rush of this of the hoppy, juicy kind of flavors, and it's mixing with that lemony note and that herbal tea note, and it kind of has a little bit of an astringent finish to it. I don't think it's cohesive enough and really mixes well with all the different flavors going on. But I mean, super drinkable at 5.5%. It does have a lot of flavor, luckily. So this is a very interesting lager. I've had other stuff, a couple of things, not very many, from this brand, and I think their other beers are much more worth your time. I think their IPAs are a little bit better. This one was just a little disjointed, but I mean, it's better than average beer. So there you go. And as alluded to earlier, I'm going to be doing the Wildcard Wednesday every Wednesday at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. It's just, again, it's a Wildcard Wednesday. You bring whatever wine, beer, or spirit you want, and let's have some fun. All I ask is, and I gotta control it a little bit with, all I ask is you're not a douche. You don't take up too much of everybody's time. We all get a chance to say things, and we don't interrupt each other while we're doing the panel, and we'll have a great fun time, man.
Eric, can I ask you something? I interrupt people on here though, so and stuff.
Now you can interrupt.
Eric, you're a ball buster, brother.
Ronald Sutton, don't interrupt our program.
Hey, Eric, I might be joining on your Wednesday thing. I need to do it because you send me the link all the time, but just sometimes when I'm in my music and movie mode,
Eric,
that's how I go.
I'm sorry, really quick. I wasn't paying attention to any of that. So can you please give us your beer again, the ABV, review it really quick, and Give us
For
your
real?
final score, like.
That's some pretty fucked up.
Wow.
Nope.
Damn it! I
No,
missed
no,
it.
Please don't.
Rewind that bad boy.
Wait a minute.
Rewind.
That was the Ronald
A2.
Sutton.
That was a Sutton move right there, wasn't it?
Yeah, guys, it's a
Cheers,
free for all. It's a talk about what you want to.
Oh.
Go for it. Whoever shouted.
Hey, I'll go,
I'm out.
man. You want me to go?
The parrot,
Yeah, beer man.
You can go. It doesn't matter. No, beer and cheese is coming up tomorrow, man. 8:00 Eastern. It'll be a holiday beer. Bring anything Christmassy, holiday. I don't care what it says. It's just a theme. So bring a themed beer for the holidays, and any cheese of choice. 8:00 Eastern. And my beer. I already gave the rating, but it was a 93 out of 100. Yes, not bad.
Can I bring
Pretty good beer. Of course.
Sure.
Of course you can.
There's Christmas right on the
That's
can.
the best
Beer man.
Obviously.
Beer man.
Ooh,
Not the
those are Christmas lights.
I love that can art. Whatever that
Oh,
is.
wow,
man.
man.
I like that.
See, now we're getting there. That's beautiful.
Nice.
You got True? You're making me jealous. God,
Beer man.
want
Not to cut
True.
you off, but what is the good cheese that you would say would pair with this IPA? It's like a
IPA.
style.
I mean, would be like a cheddar, maybe a cheddar, like a good sharp cheddar.
Okay.
Or sharp aged.
I'll look for that tomorrow.
Hey, legendary beer man, it's not a holiday beer, and obviously I've just noticed this now. You told me. Mind if I bring this? I might bring mozzarella and Munster cheese tomorrow. I haven't joined
What
your-
is that beer you
considered
have,
a
man?
holiday beer?
All right. No, I
That's
don't.
stone. I think that's a stone.
Is that
It's a ghost
an
stuff.
Espanol?
It's not a
lager?
stone. So unfortunately, it's not a stone.
It's like
You know what,
is.
Alex? So holiday beer is. There's a lot of subjectivity to that. You can.
Oh, that's a Espanol.
It's just the
lager.
wrong holiday. It's Cinco de Mayo, but it counts.
Is it okay, legendary beer man? You're my buddy. Can you tell me it's okay?
I never want to say no to my friends. So if
Thank you.
that's all you can get, I would love. Just
But you
bring
better
some-
bring some fucking cheese.
Beer man.
You better bring some edible cheese that will go with
Yeah,
the holidays.
You'd probably be closer to
Beer man,
bringing
I
your
have-
dragon's milk. That's I don't
I
know.
have
It's-
some.
it's
I have
Like a
some.
I could
Some
bring-
whole
I could
milk
try
and
some-
some.
you don't have
imitation
anything,
cheddar.
John.
Some
Can I
what?
show 'em?
You
I have
want
some
what?
whole milk and some imitation cheddar cheese. Is
Just
that
put
good?
some Christmas spices in it, and Alex, just as long as you guys have like a thing that you kiss each other under, just have that.
Some
mistletoe,
mistletoe, right? Some
mistletoe.
Have a
mistletoe.
mistletoe or a bow or something.
I think it's
I hate to tell you.
I'm not gonna deny you guys.
Free
Come on.
holiday hat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
What if we only have a jammer fan?
I hate to
I'm
tell
just
you.
trying to
I don't-
keep a theme here, but fuck,
I
if
don't
y'all
have
want
a-
to show up, show up.
Exactly.
I think
It's
John and
come on.
Bumpy are both conspiring.
Beer man is
At least try.
beer man. Is it still porters?
I don't have a mistletoe or a girlfriend or anything. I mean,
Is it-
So
I
let me hurry up and say these things. So Wednesday is gonna be a porter, and I almost drank it tonight. Thank God I didn't. But porter for that. I have one more going after this week. So, and then we'll switch to something else. Me and BuMpY have talked about a couple things, and I'd like to talk to some other people as well about it. But yeah, so 6 o'clock Eastern.
Cap on.
English barley wines.
English barley wines. There you go.
No,
That's
not English.
you know what
Well,
drives
it
me?
would be
English
barley
is so
wines in
much
general,
better than
actually,
regular.
but
English is a lot
just
better.
just the style in general. Barley wine.
Yeah,
but-
if you because barley wines are hard enough to come by.
Yeah.
If you classify
I wanna
it
open
just
it.
as
Really?
one country, then that makes
Totally
sense.
agree. Yep.
So drunk
No,
one. You're
so
saying I should bring one
It'll
of
be
these
barley
tomorrow
wines. We'll just say
instead.
that now. Fuck it.
Wild.
But
That's
but
closer to a Christmas beer than an IPA.
They
And that was
sell-
the coolest way ever, telling everybody to shut up, too.
Yeah.
If you heard how he did that, he's like,
Yeah.
I just want to get these
I've
words
got
out.
some. I've
I
got
just wanna
some
say
new.
this.
I've got some.
I figure I will.
I've got 3 videos that are going to be coming out. Well, I'm doing 3 reviews. I'm getting buzzed. I got 3 reviews coming out 3 nights before Christmas in a box of 3 that I bought from Justin. So look out for that. I'll just say that. Bye.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Oh,
Love ya.
What's that?
Cheers, chat. Cheers,
I know.
panel.
I
I'm
know.
trying to keep
I
it
know.
clean.
I know the
Sorry.
company.
Yeah,
I know.
man, you're good. You're
But
good.
just to say quick before everybody finishes what they're saying, in-depth review on Pulp Daddy, and I just like to say if BuMpY has also said this to me before, this is new beer, so this is a good way. God damn it, BuMpY. All right, so this is a good way to dive into a beer that you never had before. But if you have your own separate channel, definitely do an in-depth review on it because I will be doing an in-depth review on the Pulp Daddy.
There you go.
So,
Nice.
I don't know what that is. There.
Have you heard? Have you had the? Have you seen the Daddy-O? I've had that one. It's like a fruited milkshake IPA.
Hey, Daddy, yo.
Well,
That's what-
Josh, you're gonna help me find that. Josh, you're
oh
gonna
no, I
help me find
haven't. I haven't. That looks good.
I've had
Josh, I'll call you on Instagram because it's so
I've
hard
had
to
a
see
daddy.
you on here. So
I've had a few from the
We're still live.
That was
Yes,
awesome.
it's so
Yeah,
nice.
dude.
Really? I
from the
didn't know it was
Massachusetts
before, BuMpY.
brewery there. The shit. What's her name again?
cool.
Greater
Huh?
Good. The Greater Good. Yeah, I've had a few from
Yeah.
Greater Good. Yeah, most of the beers are pretty decent, I would say.
You had a daddy, BuMpY?
Yes, I have. I've had the Pulp Daddy.
You've had the Daddy-O. Yeah, the Daddy-O is not bad. I liked it.
I had their woo.
Say again?
I don't remember what style of beer it was. But it was Imperial. It was like 10%
There you go.
That's like what Brian Torres is, man.
Tell you, we get
we
the 10
No
bands.
idea what
The cream puff one.
That's great. That's great.
You've had that one, John, the cream puff one, the 10 band.
Oh, the cream puff war? Yeah.
We get that here. I haven't picked it up yet. But
Oh, I've seen that.
Oh,
Why
it's
is
good.
that
I
good?
love it. Yeah,
That
you
sounds
commented. I didn't review it, but I posted a picture of it last time I was
Yeah.
in that. Yeah, that is
that looks sounds
good
good, dude.
stuff.
Wow.
You're gonna have to help me
Yeah, it's a
find the
double
cream puff
IPA with
beer,
like
Well,
John.
peach.
John,
Yeah.
I think Jammer fan.
Yeah,
I
we
think
have it at the
Jammer
bottle
fan's about
shop.
to give his ratings.
It's good.
You have to help me find that cream
Um,
puff beer because I love cream puffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First, I'd like to give a shout out to Alice from the Brady Bunch. I now know what it feels like to be the middle cube.
I call Butch John all the time.
You're here to clean our mess.
And I'm gonna go with Beer Advocate and give this a 90.
Okay.
I mean, it's a 90. It's like if you want like a West Coasty,
So it's kind of
malty,
grungy.
old school beer, it's pretty good for that
Grungy.
purpose.
Nice.
Grungy. A little Pearl Jam.
I do love
Nirvana.
Yeah.
All right, so who hasn't gone? Who hasn't gone?
I haven't gone yet. But
Whoever hasn't gone, just start yelling. Whoever yells.
Alright.
I think Drunken one's gone, but
I'm done.
Did I score
he's
this?
shy. Drunken one's
No,
shy.
No, I don't believe so.
I didn't do no
so
score either.
this was very coconut forward. I mean,
I don't have a score.
What was it? 8%. Yeah, I don't know. Just very coconut forward. Not what they were saying on their description on their website. But
No
I don't know.
coconut, no
There's
better.
nothing too fancy about this. I think I overpaid a little bit, but it is what it is. Still not a bad beer.
Did you get a
I'd
4-pack?
probably put it at like a 93.
Okay. That's
just
fair.
just spend your money on Ghost in the Machine. That's the
Did you
Yeah.
get a was it a 4-pack miscellaneous or
Yeah, I did.
Four-pack.
I
And
had
that
3
smell.
more of those.
the Rever.
I
Yeah,
had this from
that was
Aslan,
yeah.
Aslan Brewing.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
I got mixed.
Sounds
Um,
good.
I drank that
Interesting.
Boulevard, that baklava.
for all.
So, miscellaneous.
I splashed out here pretty hard, dude.
Are you going to Beer and Cheese Tuesday? I'm sure you are.
Oh yeah. My channel, shit. Thursday, I'm doing an open panel power hour. So if you want to show up, bring. You don't have to bring fancy craft beer. We're gonna do a power hour. It's just gonna be every.
So you mean-
we're gonna sit there for an hour, and every
Natty
minute you're gonna
daddy.
sip an ounce of beer.
Yeah,
Shot
you gotta
every
bring
minute.
barley wines.
And
I was gonna bring Bourbon
Just
County,
saying,
and I was gonna like chase it with shots of Old Riff
Keep
Van.
it up, Johnny
you
boy.
would. You
Come on.
better
Pull that
listen,
bottle.
bro. You better go back to sleep.
Yeah, he's gonna chase it with
Yeah, that'll put you to sleep, wouldn't it?
air of Old Rev.
I want to hang out with you too. Shit.
Right?
Just smell it. He's gonna take a shot of the Bourbon County and then he's gonna smell the
but
bottle.
that's
of Old
it,
Rev.
Just
Yeah.
get some people involved, do something a little different, open hand.
So you're gonna have a panel.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll put a link out. Yeah,
Let's go get your channel
Everybody-
shut
I
down.
gotta search through my closet for a suit and tie.
get some cheap beer.
Yeah.
We'll do a 60-minute
corn poppers,
Run.
and dude.
power hour.
Hour, yeah. 1 ounce every minute for 60 minutes.
I'm not
yeah.
gonna-
I wish I had to do power hours on Tuesdays because I don't have to work the next day. Actually, I have to work Wednesday this week because of,
Here's
The
It's
holiday.
gonna be
the
on
fun part.
Thursday
Here's
at
the fun
8
part.
o'clock Eastern. So
Yeah.
cheers, boys. That's it. I had a fun time.
8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Miscellaneous brew reviews. Power hour panel. Get to it because you know what's happening
We're
right
gonna
before
test
that show.
YouTube.
You know what's happening right before that show? Alex the Beer Master, because we're coming up. Christmas Eve is going to be on Friday. So
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So based off
That
popular
was-
demand, it was asked of him to change his channel of the Food Friday for this one evening to Thursday, and also because the beer community rocks, he's going to do it at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Correct, Alex?
True that. I honor my
I
people.
didn't
You
know.
know?
And before this power
I
hour,
wouldn't have done
beer,
that.
what are we going to be doing?
We're gonna be
Having eggnog.
We're gonna be having
Alcoholic
Oh,
eggnog.
yeah,
Come
boy.
on.
We're not doing the Christmas tree ice cream.
I'll put it up.
but
I
you
can
can-
do. I'll
if you-
switch it up. I'll switch it up.
I
If you
can't
have-
find them.
I'll do
If you have the
no, I
Christmas
can-
trees, if you have the Christmas tree treats, fine. That's fine. I'm gonna have sugar cookie and sugar cookie ice cream. So
Nice.
Okay.
I'm
So
sorry
bring
that I
like
had to change it
Christmas cookies.
So you want to bring
do
something
Christmas cookies, Alex?
Christmassy, something
Yes.
Christmas.
So I'm gonna just do. I'm
Christmas
just gonna
cookies.
do.
I mean, there's a zillion kinds of
So-
Christmas.
so-
Yeah,
No
something
beer
Christmassy,
though,
right?
right?
And then-
No
and-
beer.
Eggnog.
Eggnog.
It's specifically the Christmas
Eggnog.
tree.
Eggnog, if you do that, I guess. Or
Yes,
Or
and
eggnog
next
flavored
Friday will
beer
be-
or seltzer.
Back to normal.
Yeah. Sweet. What time's that starting,
Cool.
Alex?
Just like it always has, but instead of 8 o'clock, it's going to be 7
No,
o'clock. So
Alex,
8
do
o'clock.
it at 8.
It'll be 8
So it's
o'clock
not.
the next Friday when we do things back to normal. So 7 o'clock this time.
Quiet over
So
there.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on
There you go,
Thursday.
right?
On
4 o'clock
Thursday.
Pacific.
Williams eggnog. How about that?
Yeah.
Just like it always has been, except on a different day and a different time. Gotcha.
Right. Yeah.
And then
A lot like
after that,
before.
it'll go back to
I
8
will
o'clock.
be there this
the following
time. I
Friday.
promise. Sorry.
Yep.
Eggnog. Yeah.
You'll be there,
So
be
we're
there.
gonna,
All
so
right.
we're gonna
I
get
will be
tipsy,
there.
we're gonna
I'll
get
figure it
tipsy
out.
on Alex's channel, and then we're gonna get fucked up.
It's sour Sunday.
Right,
It's
Yeah,
sour.
man.
Yeah,
And when
okay.
you're, and when
I
you're
like to get
buzzed,
fucked
That's all right. I'm all good with it. I just
and when you're buzzed,
get off
you,
there.
you shoot on over to Andrew's channel 8 o'clock. So please do that, which is miscellaneous brew reviews, not beer reviews. So miscellaneous brew reviews.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Thank
Sure.
you. Not the original channel, because the original channel would be miscellaneous magnets. That would be the original channel, but that's not going on there. So,
Check that out if you want to.
yeah,
You can
so
definitely
that
check that out.
obviously that's actually Andrew's first channel, miscellaneous magnets, and then his second channel is actually miscellaneous.
I ain't got that kind of money to do power hours, to be honest with you.
What did you say?
I ain't got that kind of money.
Alex, just go, keep going. Josh is being
Got him.
Get you
I
some
love Josh.
PBR,
Don't worry
Josh.
about
You can do
I want an
this.
extra. I want an
And
extra
also-
shout out, Alex.
Yes.
There you go.
I just want to say,
Alex
Food
Ross,
Friday is really fun. Food Friday is really fun.
I try to attend
We
every
will
Thursday.
go back to that. The
Yeah,
following
I'm just saying
Friday.
in
It's okay,
general.
buddy. Yeah, it's
been a
okay.
good time.
The
Just generally
holidays
speaking,
happening, yeah.
it's just
It's
giving
okay.
it
It's the
time.
holidays.
Yes. So it's a special day. We're going to do that. And then I'm going to tell you this. I'll give this beer a 94, 95. It's good
That's
beer.
about right.
Deliciousness.
That sounds about right. Yeah, that's really solid.
Looking forward to trying the other variants of it, and we'll see how about that. But until then, you'll probably see me drink this a couple times.
There you go. Yep, that's what I thought. Alex.
Well, that's only
you
if I
like
can-
it. Like I said, it's a bit cheaper than the KBS's.
Well, you know me, I have to have my barrel age regardless. But you know,
You're spoiled.
I do spoil
like
myself.
Josh. Josh kind of spoiled.
You do the
I'm
same
not
thing.
spoiled
don't you?
whatsoever. I
I
get
see
hardly get any beers down here.
I'm just a simple man.
Terrible.
Beers.
I'm just a simple man who
I
drinks
see you get barrel age too. Drink one.
It's been a lot of fun. Yeah.
So who has not gone yet? Josh.
Josh.
I really don't have a lot going on. I recently started a YouTube channel that I haven't really done a beer review. I just go live here.
That's okay. We're hanging out. Appreciate it.
That's not true. We did the Utopia barrel aged.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
true.
we
Yeah,
did
That's
everything.
true.
You're involved. Put it that way.
I did do one beer review.
Yes.
Check out the 2021 Dogfish Head Worldwide Stout Utopia Barrel Aged.
That was a fun show.
Miscellaneous beer reviews and Bumpy Road. A couple weeks ago, we did that one.
Thank you for putting me last. Appreciate it.
Shit. The host, and you put him last.
Hopefully, whoever participated in that liked those beers.
If I could have
I got
gotten it, I would have been.
I got one left. I think Bumpy's got three left.
I do.
Um,
You been in my fridge?
yeah,
Bumpy, save one for me for February.
it's a great beer. If you can get your hands on that, it might be gone now. In a while. But yeah, last beer.
I'm gonna buy him. Yeah.
YouTube channel. Come to go live and do some things, but Instagram Philly Crooker 87 is where I do most of my stuff. Post beer pictures and stuff like this. Just generic beers that you can get in your neighborhood. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have. Trying to think. I think everyone kind of shouted themselves out. So thanks for having me. This is the longest.
Yeah.
One thing I wanted
This
to say.
is actually officially the longest.
I
It's
didn't give
longer
it.
than the new
Oh,
Dune movie.
I didn't give it
Congratulations.
score on that beer.
It actually is the longest because it's 10:16. 10:16.
I'll give that beer. There's me. That's me when I wake up in the mornings. But the sugar cookie by Southern Tea, I'll give it a 85. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I'll have to find the sugar cookie soda too. Thank
I don't
you.
know if I could drink more than one of them. It's pretty
I don't
sweet.
think I would want to get drunk on that either.
Yeah,
I mean,
sweet.
I like a lot of heavily fruited sours and stuff, and they're pretty sweet. But I don't know, like
Yeah, that's like one and move on.
yeah. Like Bumpy. I think Bumpy Miscellaneous said that it's like a cream soda. I mean, I like cream soda, but like I can only you can only have one. But I think it's an artificial like vanilla kind of flavor, and I mean it's good. You get a little bit of that lactose, but
It's very light.
No, too many cream sodas in a row. You pass away. You fall down. You shit yourself. It's not
yeah,
good.
your stomach hurts. You get the bubble guts, that kind of thing. Like I said, it wasn't badly priced. Like I said, $13.99 for a 4-pack, 12-ounce bottles, 8.6% ABV. So I mean, I guess if you like the sweet stuff, you could probably drink two of them, 2 or 3 of them. But yeah, I mean it's a good beer. I mean, pick it up to try it out. Give it a shot. I mean, it tastes like a sugar cookie. So I mean the name tastes
sweet one.
But just that I can't get past that artificial vanilla flavoring kind of aspect of it. But each their own. But yeah, thanks for having me, Bumpy. This has been a great evening.
Yeah, you were a tough child to push out. Let me tell you.
That's
Give
it.
me some.
So I just like to say one more thing that I forgot to mention.
Yeah.
Okay, Andrew, what are you doing? Making me dizzy.
I don't know if you guys saw. I did part 1 today. I got this as a giveaway from the Bourbon Junkies. This is the Cigar Club Purito box.
Oh, I saw your video. Yeah, I saw that video.
So I'm gonna be doing. So there's gonna be 5 parts. So it's. I don't know if you guys smoke cigars. If you don't, and
I tried, but I got green.
but I'm gonna be doing. These are gonna all be live
You smoke a
streamed.
different kind of cigar as well.
So this is gonna be a Purito box. It's basically like a tasting experience, whiskey pairing. So each Purito, I'm gonna pair with a different whiskey. There's 4 different Puritos. Each of them are different tobaccos, and each Purito makes up the final product. Be part 5, which is it's going to be one of these full cigars. So I actually got, like I said, I got this as a giveaway from the Bourbon Junkies. Each of the tobaccos from the Puritos makes up one of these cigars. So there'll be 5 parts to it. I'm not sure how long it's going to take me. I'm not a big cigar smoker, so it's probably going to be a while, maybe a couple months before I get into it. But that is a live stream that I'm going to be doing in the future. Wow. And also, if I think there was a lot of commotion and talking when I was talking about it, but if anybody wants to do a live stream to replace BuMpY's live stream on next Monday, we're going to do probably like around the same time, 8 o'clock. I want to do a favorite brewery live stream. So bring a beer from your favorite brewery, and just like BuMpY did today, we're going to pull up some websites. We're going to talk about a brewery, and we're going to talk about why you like the brewery, maybe your favorite beer from the brewery, and yeah, we're just going to hang out and have a good time. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I just wanted to shout out some other live streams I'm going to have coming up, and I don't think I really went over them fully. So
awesome. Well, I do have to say this: that cigar box that you got, you're talking about the future and stuff like that. If you didn't open that, how much did you pay? How much did you pay for that cigar box you got?
Oh, I it was a giveaway, so I donated $5 to Bourbon.
$5. So $5. You know what that's going to cost in like 80 years from now?
Yeah, but it's
people would pay like $265,000 for that box unopened.
Oh my god!
We'll all be
ruined
dead,
your
so none of us
future.
will get to. That's bull. So
Oh no!
Ruined your.
I will lose my mind, dude.
I don't have a humidor. It's got the little packets to keep it humid, so
Exactly.
I'm sure those don't
Don't
last.
cut the plastic.
I don't know. Has anybody ever tested it? Forever?
For
The little-
90 years,
I don't think
that
the
many
little
years?
packet keep it humid for that long, you know.
Has anybody else gone yet? Like, who hasn't gone?
I've already went.
Is there anybody on here who has not done a shout out, talked
I've
about
already
the
made it to
beer
Georgia,
school?
boys.
Yeah.
I think we've
They
all
don't
been
really
there.
know it.
Yeah.
Now's your time.
Miscellaneous is in my apartment somehow.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
He's driven up
about to
here.
go then. I am going to
I'll be able to drink here forever.
All right, BuMpY.
Oddball Brewing Company, out of Pembroke or Suncook, New Hampshire, with their odd ale at 10.1% ABV and 86 out of 100. Was not a bad beer. It's drinkable. It's got the worst thing about it is that kind of odd stale, not steel, flavor. That it had like old malts were used, possibly. Maybe there was some rat dung in there. I don't know how they store their malts, but it just had an odd flavor. Oh shit, it's Oddball Brewing Company, and it had an odd flavor. Yeah, a little bit stale. Other than that, the aromas were quite appropriate. Missing the rum, all that stuff, but 86 I think is an appropriate score. The alcohol is well hidden, although it does hit you. It will give you a buzz. Do not drive after drinking 3 or 4 of these.
Yeah, please.
If you drink 2, you're fine. Drive all you want.
Do what you like.
Do what you like. Normal life as usual. I want to also wish everybody a very Merry Christmas this year.
Happy holidays.
Yes, happy holidays. Tommy Carroll, my one-star
Merry
owner
Christmas.
down there. I'll have what
Merry Christmas.
I'm having he's saying.
Watch that.
So I'll have what BuMpY Road Brewery is having, and that is some odd ale, and then some other beers before and after. Yeah, not bad.
There you go.
Get yourself, you get yourself feeling good and warm.
Yeah, man.
It was a crazy day today. Crazy day at work. I was tired. I was tired driving home. I didn't know how this stream was going to go, and it went fucking long as shit.
Well, legendary beer, man. I mean, legendary BuMpY. You'd figure it would go long because that's what it sometimes does.
No, I didn't think it was going to go like this. I appreciate everybody. Right. We actually had a full panel tonight.
Yeah.
That's very cool. I appreciate that. I mean, obviously, that means that's bringing people that want to join up on panel. This show was kind of created to welcome in the chat a bit more, keep them entertained, because we're a little bit more goofy if we're kind of like in an off-air almost type stream thing, and it's not so structured. I think that keeps people entertained because you don't know what to expect. So I appreciate the people that were watching. I appreciate the panel members coming in. Another odd thing tonight, getting a new dog.
Oh shit! Nice.
What? Yeah, came up tonight. That was one of the. Everybody was waiting. Before we started the show, we had like the little prelims. So you come on in, you talk, and now you had to keep talking to the wife. So I had to talk about my day, how her day went, all that stuff. And then she said, "Hey, we need to talk." And when your wife says, "Hey, we need to talk," you kind of
That's usually when I tuck my tail,
Divorce papers.
What did I do wrong?
So BuMpY, are you saying?
Yeah. So the thing with the dog is, it's her brother's dog, and he was looking to get rid of the dog because they own other smaller dogs, and the dog's not quite getting along with the smaller dogs. I own a couple of larger dogs, mid-sized to large. We've been looking for other dogs, and I put in applications, all this stuff, and they say, "Oh, there's a lot of people that are looking for dogs." And basically, they're looking at me like, "You already own 2 dogs. We don't." They're looking for people that are like new owners that don't have anybody else. Basically.
Right, that's true, legendary BuMpY.
So, so all of a sudden, this pops up in my wife's Facebook thing that her brother's getting rid of his dog, and she loves this dog. She's like, "This is it's a female dog. I have two male dogs, but female dog looks like Toby." John, if you know what I'm talking about, looks a little bit like Toby.
Yeah,
you're gonna confuse.
It's a Western. Yeah, it's a Western something terrier dog.
A Wheaton Terrier,
something like that. But I think the wife will say Western something, but it might be a Wheat Terrier.
Tobiette.
Tobiette. So like a 2-year-old female.
What's the new dog's name, BuMpY?
I don't know. It starts with an S or something. I know. The wife just said, "Can I pull you aside?" So I'm like, "Oh, again." Muted. Went and talked. Saw the picture of the dog. Asked how old the dog was because I don't want to adopt, like, bring in an old dog that it's gonna be like, "Oh, let's pay a bunch of vet bills to try to keep this thing alive," But like, yeah, maybe around 2 years old or younger. And good with house trained, good with other dogs. Not spayed yet though, so we'll have to get her spayed.
Oh yeah.
But the wife's gonna pick her up on Sunday, so the day after Christmas.
Nice.
Well, at least I'll know if I ever visit.
So we'll have 3 dogs, and that's what we're looking for. We got the fences all fixed in the backyard, so there's no way the dogs are gonna get out. So free roam out there, have fun. Yeah. So that's the biggest Christmas gift to my wife. She was like, "Christmas is gonna be so good," and I'm gonna be working.
And you get a dog.
You could take a day off for Christmas,
I can't take a day off from Christmas. I have to work, Alex. There's a thing called there's a thing called if you want to keep your job, you have to go to it.
Do you work for Christmas every year though? I don't remember.
No. If it falls on my working schedule, I have. There's 3 basically full-time. There's 3 on my shift where I work. There's 3 of us full-time. We have a part-time worker. he's gonna be working with me this year because we're just the way things happen. But it's yeah. If any of the holidays fall on your shift, you have to work it. In my position, so I will be working for Christmas. So Christmas is gonna kind of be sucky a bit, but we'll make the best of it. We'll make the best of it, and I hope all of you do too. So don't have a blue Christmas.
Red Christmas.
Yeah, blue something.
But I want to appreciate. I just want to appreciate the chat for being here tonight. Everybody watching the show. It was a very, very long show tonight. I want to appreciate the panel also for staying awake, staying on tune. I appreciate you guys for being able to show up. Next Monday is off, like I said, because my stepdaughter is turning 21 on Christmas. I'll be working, so I'll be joining some other birthday festivities on Monday instead. So I won't be able to put the show out next Monday. But join up with Tanner and his awesome idea for Monday. And then we'll be back the week after that, though, with another new brew. I do have a new question to ask the panel there, so that's cool. It's always great to come up with a question ahead of time.
Try this beer.
And new beers also, and that will be in the new year, I think.
Yes, sir. I believe so.
I'll see all you motherfuckers in 2022.
Family show, bro.
Yeah, dude, on the third, man.
Yeah, shit.
And to that, I want everybody to raise a glass.
And out.
Shit, I don't have a beer, dude. I got
I don't have a
water.
beer yet.
We'll wait for you because Alex has to, swing.
All right. Here, I'll be right
He's
back.
got to clear his throat and get his arm ready. And,
I'm gonna drink
stretches.
this. I'm gonna drink this. Hold on, because I'll just do the other beer for tomorrow.
What? Alex, don't drink that now.
It's too
You're
late.
saving it.
Too late.
It's too late, babe. Turn back now. I believe.
You guys are bad.
All right.
Did you guys hear that,
Cheers,
dude?
chat. Y'all right.
Sorry.
G-Man
All right,
1980s
guys,
in here.
get your beers,
Simon Smells
get
been here.
your beers
Dr.
ready.
Rex, Tommy.
Everybody have
Oh, I'm
some
not
product.
chugging this either.
Yeah.
If everybody has some product in the glass.
There we go.
What'd you call me?
All right,
Don't call me
product.
white. Don't call me white.
What are we doing here?
Alex?
That's a good song.
Hey, I'm here waiting on you, bro.
We're talking about Bubba Sparks. You ever heard
Merry
that Bubba
Christmas,
Sparks
happy
song?
holidays.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, cheers.
Thanks, Bumpy. Hell yeah, this is a great panel.
All right, we're missing
Love you
Jammer fan. Jammer,
Come on,
fan.
everybody.
Yeah,
There we go. All right. Cheers.
Hell yeah.
Do you have something in your glass?
German fan. There you go.
All right, ready?
All right. Awesome.
All right, guys. Awesome having you guys all on, meeting people, doing this YouTube thing, creating new shows. Thank you all, the panel, the chat, everybody showing up this year, 2021 coming to an end. This is the last new brew in 2021. See you in 2022. Cheers,
Cheers.
all you fucking hippies.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Jeez, count us out, Alex.
Deal thing. All right, cheers.
Count us out, Alex.
All right, boys.
Blow your
Cheers.
mind.
Salute.
All right.
I'm going to do something.
Gotcha.
This is Alex, the beer master. This is the last. This is the last. Sign out for 2021. But don't worry, there'll be plenty of sign outs in 2022. This is Alex, the beer master, special on BuMpY's channel and my channel. This is Alex, the beer master, and we will see you all on the next live stream and next video. This is Alex, beer master, signing out. Woo!